Now Chad Tracy isn't just like, oh, Chad Sox is a joke. It's like, no, it's the fucking Chad Sox. And
Yeah,
like,
welcome to the motherfucking Chad Sox.
Yeah, you in a Chad chamber right now, bitch.
Here. Come on.
The Section 10 Patreon has everything that Red Sox fans need. For the first time ever, we're letting you guys in the scoop shop.
That's a great point, Jarren. You gotta get in the Discord. We're in there every game for the live game chat. Also, we got AMAs. Each week, one of us is in there. Ask us anything. We need questions that are crazy, because this team drives us crazy.
And don't miss Down on the Farm, our bi-weekly Red Sox podcast covering all the prospects in the system. It's me, it's Coley Mick. We're touching from everything from Franklin Arias to Anthony Ianson. You're not gonna wanna miss it. You can get all of our content at patreon.com/section10podcast. Don't miss it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Section 10 podcast. Here are your hosts, Jared Carabas, Coley Mick, Steve Peralt, and Tyler Milliken.
Welcome back to the Section 10 podcast, episode 647, presented by Kalshi. It is the home of your 73-60 second wild card spot Boston Red Sox. My name is Jared Carabas, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Coley Mick, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Tyler Milliken, and he killed his dog Bullet. And you can't teach that. Bada boom. Realest guys in the room. Steve, how you doing?
Ooh, what up, Section 10 in the building.
In the mother fucking building. Brewed by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
Produced by Jose Bouquet. Woo! Yeah, Jose, it's a series win, man. It's a series win. I've said this so many times. I said it at AMB against the Giants when it looked like Jake Bennett wasn't going to get it done on Sunday. I was like, I hate the series win that goes win-win-loss. I hate the loss going into the pod. It's a series win, but everyone's pissed about the one loss. I hate it. And I feel like the Sox do it all the time. If they're going to win a series, they're going to fucking do win-win-loss. They're going to do win-win-loss. They're going to go win-win-loss. And I hate it. Win-win-loss. And it pisses me off every time. But I'm going to stay positive tonight because you know what? We got an off day. Congratulations. If you're listening, enjoy your off day. Do something with your significant other. If you don't, lose a, like, I don't know. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I don't mean
What are
that.
you doing, Jared?
I'm going to get my hair cut. I usually get my hair cut on Friday, but I moved it to Thursday because we're going to the Bronx on Friday. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a nice dinner. Maybe we'll do a nice dinner or something. I don't know. I feel like that's probably appropriate. Haven't made any concrete plan. Yeah, we got the round table, so no. What time's the round table?
7.
So no, there's no dinner. We can't do
No
it
days
earlier?
off, ever.
We can't do it earlier?
I think we landed on 7 as a
Can we
group.
do it early? It's like,
I can do whatever. Well,
right.
that's not true.
all right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, enjoy your off day. It's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna love it. You're gonna get to go to dinner, and everyone's gonna have a great time. We need to keep the vibes positive as we can coming off a loss because this is a big series coming up this weekend. We're gonna talk about the Red Sox and Marlins series. We got Rusey doing a Rusey's rant because she was in Miami for the series, and boy, does she have some takes about Miami and what is it, Lone Depot?
Home
That's
Depot
stupid.
Park.
Yeah, Home
not
Depot
great.
Park. And yeah, she was down in Miami for Sox Marlins, and we got some takes on that. But there's also, outside of just talking about this series, I think that there's a lot of Red Sox fodder to be discussed, and I think that revolves around the return of potentially Roman Anthony this weekend. Maybe by the time you're listening to this, you already know that he's coming back this weekend, or you don't. I feel like the announcement's probably going to come tomorrow, right, T?
That's what it looks like.
Okay, so we'll find out on Thursday whether we have Roman. It seems like Trevor Story is calling himself up, it sounds like.
Andrew Monasterio certainly isn't doing anything to stop him.
No, he's not. He's not. And you know what? We'll get to it, but I mean, I'm certainly not in the camp of people that are opposed to Trevor Story coming back. I want to see what he's got. I don't think that he has earned the right to play every day. I think he has at least gotten the opportunity to showcase what he's capable of doing at this juncture. We'll see what it looks like. Am I optimistic about what it's going to look like? No. But do I think that I want to see it? Yeah, I do. I do want to see it, especially, we're not in September yet. It's very close. However, big series against the New York Yankees this weekend. It's a 4-game series. You got the doubleheader on Saturday. Dare I say, does anyone agree? Because this take that I'm about to give, I agree with wholeheartedly. The fate of where this wild card series is played rests in the hands of how this weekend goes. Fair or unfair?
Fair, but there's a huge part of me that thinks that nothing will change in the standings this weekend. So
if they split, I think everything's still up in the air, and it can play out over the last month in a lot of ways. If you get the doors blown off of you and you crap your pants, sure, I fall in that camp.
In my heart of hearts, Tyler, in my heart of hearts, I know in my fucking balls right now.
Your scrotum.
Yeah. Someone is winning this series. I don't see a split. I see 3 out of 4 in favor of somebody.
And wouldn't it be insane if the New York Yankees lose on Thursday and the Boston Red Sox take 3 out of 4? They would own second place in the AL East on Sunday.
Second place. Yep.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, like, do I want to win the division? Not really. Yeah. I feel like I really, is that crazy to say that I don't want to win the division because I don't want the time off? Like, I feel like the Sox roll when they're playing every day.
They're so injured. Like they would love time
They
off.
could use it.
Yeah, I was about to say Crochet. Let's see if we can get another inning underneath the belt at that point in time. The bullpen.
Yeah,
you got Slayton and Whitlock barking.
Yeah, but let's not like.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not like. Why are we talking division? Like, let's not.
You brought it up.
T brought it up.
The worst place to be is where the Red Sox are right now. Like, that's the unfortunate part. Our seating right now is just the worst place to be.
I'd argue
see how this weekend
6th
goes.
place and not knowing if you make the playoffs is probably the worst place. But
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Let's
I
see how this
prefer
weekend-
the matchup if you end up being the third wild card versus having to face the first wild card in that second spot.
But I
and
just
go
mean
into
like
New York.
your uncertainty of postseason. I feel like they're at 98% chance to make the playoffs. I like that. That's fun. Like the
simply
points to
from
make
a
the playoffs.
seeding standpoint, I like that path through the playoffs better than the one they currently have.
Oh yeah,
From a-
path, but just like comfortability for the next 4 weeks. Give me where they're at.
From a psychology standpoint, though, I feel like, when the Red Sox swept the Yankees 4 straight, it was the literal first series of the turnaround. So maybe the Yankees were like, this team fucking blows, man. Like, we don't have to really hit the gas on this one. And then they got like that sucker punch to the jaw that knocked them out. I feel like they're going to be a little bit more focused this time. They're going to take the Red Sox a little bit more seriously this time around. So just because the Red Sox swept them 4 straight the last time they played, by no means am I like, oh, the Yankees, that's going to be an easy series because they stink. Do I think that the Red Sox are the better team? I do. I hope that they prove that this weekend. But I do think that the Yankees will have a renewed focus that they did not have the last time these two teams met.
I do look at the Yankees, and I feel like until we see the Judge return and now Max Fried also not being in there, that's a leg down, especially if we end up getting Whitlock back like it looks like on Friday, plus Roman Anthony and Trevor Story. Chad Tracy referred to 2 guys coming up, but not anymore. IKF sold his soul. He said, hey, listen, I'll take one for the team September 1st. Don't worry about me. Don't think about me. I'll show up then. I will worry to see what the full power Yankees end up looking like, but I think the Red Sox are coming in stronger. I need Roman there on Friday. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be.
Friday.
I need
Adley there on Friday.
I think that's the sneaky one that is like sitting in the background because Tracy talked about it and was like, we're going to reevaluate tomorrow and kind of go from there. If Adley ends up being out, you saw Connor Wong. They stole 6 fucking bases on him today.
Yeah.
Do we get a player back if he gets hurt again?
They just send Harold Rivas back.
We
You
get
just get him-
Gunner.
Can we get Gunner at least? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what you can get, Coley. Kalshi. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning that there's no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position, and for a limited time. Download the Kalshi app. Use the promo code section10 to get $10 when you trade 10. That's Kalshi. 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 Trade on anything. I want to say it was maybe the first game of the series. It had to have been. I believe it was the first game, because that the 4-game series was Thursday to Sunday when they played the Yankees the first time.
It's always Thursday to Sunday.
Okay, so I did a live baseball hour with Maz at the Cask, and we were sitting there, and it looked like a casual Monday. Just, like the Red Sox are on the road. I was like, dude, it's Red Sox Yankees. Look at this. And I get why there was no enthusiasm, but I mean, even in some down years, the Red Sox Yankees rivalry would spice up just the mood or the environment. I mean, we were inside Fenway Park pretty much. Like, we're inside Game On, which is attached to Fenway Park. Like, I get it if you're at your fucking local 99 restaurant and people aren't crowding around the bar to see Sox Yanks, but like at Fenway Park, I don't know. I thought there would be more of a buzz. This time around, we will have boots on the ground. Me and Steven are going to the Bronx on Friday.
Mikey?
Front row, Steven, right? Front row.
Front row, yes, thanks to SeatGeek.
SeatGeek, yep. We'll be right up Jarren Duran's asshole, right in left field, right?
He's going to love that. Yeah, I'll be like, what's up, friend? What's up, pal?
Dude, if
We've been talking a lot
Tell him I
lately.
said hi, guys. Please just send my wishes.
let's not get in his kitchen, like let's try to help the situation here.
Yep.
So let me ask you this, Steve. I was going to ask you this like off the air, but I guess I'll ask you this on the show. We don't tell him that we're there, right? I feel like it's better if he doesn't know.
It's better if he doesn't know. If he looks up and sees me, it's going to get him so pissed off, which
Yeah,
could
he's
be
gonna
good
be
or
like,
bad. You never really know how that
God,
works for
That's
him.
why I think you got to tell him.
It's going to be Verdugo Yankee Stadium getting into it with the fans,
Yep.
except it's going to be Red Sox on Red Sox here.
I can already see on the broadcast, like, oh my God, Duran's fighting fans. Oh, it's just the 10 guys.
He just rips Steve out onto the field.
You piece of shit. No, it's all good. It's all good. He knows him, kind of.
Yeah, they're friends. Come on.
Steve's on the ground. It's okay.
It's all good. Just blood everywhere. It's fine. This is our relationship.
Dude,
This is how
Eamon
it
would be
goes.
zoned in getting that clip, though. Like, I can picture him
Yeah.
fully zoomed in.
Yeah, he
Makes
ain't
it worse.
stopping for nothing. Yeah, I think that's probably the play. I think we don't tell him.
I don't think we tell him. Yeah, I do think it's funny. We're going to be 15 feet away from 16.
But
yeah.
if he sees us and he's like, you didn't fucking tell me, then now he's gonna be mad about that.
He used to get upset when I wouldn't tell him that I'd be at games. I don't know the last time. When's the last time I talked to Jarren now? It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. So I don't think he's going to be upset. I don't think he's going to be upset.
I might tell him.
You got to tell him.
I don't know if you should tell him.
He likes me.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but like...
Just say you're going with.
It's just me, yeah.
could be
Yeah, just say
anyone.
you're
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
Just say
yeah.
you're going.
Yeah, it's just me.
Yeah. Then he's going to see me and double bird it. But yeah, can't wait. That's going to be fun.
I'm excited. They're great seats. Shout out to SeatGeek. Very excited to be back in the Bronx.
Front row.
Haven't been back since 2019. Front row. Are you going? What are you wearing, Steve? Are you repping 10? Are you wearing socks? Like, what are you doing?
Probably 10. It might
10?
be Section 10 Tavern, if we're being honest. That might be the shirt.
Okay.
But yeah, I never really care about repping socks. I know I say this all the time, but the current Yankee Stadium, it's not really that scary. People don't really care that much. Like the old one, they'd throw stuff at you, and I loved it. And you get, cursed out and all that, and it really felt like a rivalry. The new one hasn't felt like that at all. So even if we wore sock stuff, it's fine.
I feel like it's been a while since there's been a Red Sox Yankees series this late in the season that has meant this much, though.
21, or I guess the playoffs last year, but before that, 21.
Yeah, 21, that one.
I'm
at Fenway
talking
was
regular
huge.
season.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, I'm excited.
Went mega deep.
I'm excited to just be back in the city, man. It's been a minute, so
Gonna be good.
Oh yeah, Section 10 night is at Fenway Park, September 8th. RedSox.com/Section 10 to get your tickets. See you guys there. House of Blues official?
Mm-hmm. House of Blues official.
Yep. What
2:30.
time? 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
2:30. House of Blues. To hang out with everyone before and first pitch. Yeah.
First pitch. Yeah.
The fellas are gonna do the first pitch.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're hearing.
You trying to get Sogi T?
That's all I want. If anyone
Well,
else
now-
is sent out there, I'm not willing to throw.
He might be above that now. He might not. Like he's
He
probably
might be
in the-
below that. There's a lot going on right now.
Oh, you think he's gonna get sent down?
I think it's a fascinating conversation because I feel like I have no feel for it at this point after this series.
I mean, he's not a first baseman, so like one error at first base is not going to be like, we got to get this guy out of here.
No, but I do wonder, and I'm kind of trying to look at it like I lean maybe Andrew Monasterio being more part of the conversation now than maybe I initially gave credit for, and that would probably give more life to Anthony Siegler. I would be pretty surprised if it's Sogard going down at this point, but it's a fun convo. And then Mickey Gasper, Connor Wong. Dude, what Connor Wong did today is what Mickey Gasper does regularly. Like, you want to just run on a guy. Well, Mickey Gasper can let people do that.
Yeah. Man. Do we want to start there? I mean, obviously they won the series and there's games to talk about and a very exciting moment that happened in the middle game. But I feel like people, like, I just hopped on live tonight by myself. I was just like, Train was at work. And I was like, I'm kind of just like sitting here by myself watching the game, and me and Ace are chilling. Might as well flip on a camera and talk to the folks. Pretty much 70% of the questions were about who's going down. Like, I feel like that's the conversation topic that people want to hear our thoughts about. I hope it's not Tony Siegel's. It feels like Siegel's and Gasper, right? Like, I mean, Gasper is probably going to have a lot of support for Klark's Ketchup Series MVP after a historic week, one of the greatest weeks of offensive production in baseball history. But like, maybe Adley's health depends on whether or not it's Mickey Gasper. But like, you also don't want Gasper behind the plate. He's been doing all this damage as a DH.
I think 3 days ago, it was so clear that it was Siegler and that it was going to be him and Gasper. Gasper ends up having the best 8-game stretch in a Red Sox uniform since Ted Williams. Unbelievable. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. But like, he is the idea, like, if you're going to draw up someone who dominates AAA, not just plays well there, dominates the level and just can't make it happen in the big leagues, it was him. Will this continue? Obviously not to this level, but it is impressive to see. But if you're kind of feeling it out and going with something that makes sense right now, I guess with Andrew Monasterio, it would feel so fucked up to send him down after what he did for those 6 weeks. But if he's not going to play shortstop and you're looking at second base at this point in time, Nick Sogard and Anthony Siegler can fill that role.
Locked down, yeah.
And credit to Siegler getting 3 starts in this series and showing up and making plays. He's swinging a nice bat in the month of August, especially with these, couple days giving him a little more room
in
besides that
spots,
4-hit game. It's awkward. It's really uncomfortable. And I think that's just, it speaks to how great their depth has been. It's a good problem to have, but it's an uncomfortable one.
Coley?
Can we send Siegler down, but he stays in the dugout?
Yeah, I like that.
Like, he
because
doesn't
clearly
go to
the games
Worcester.
don't matter. Like, he can be off for a week and then have the go-ahead triple. Like, it's not about staying loose or anything. Like, he doesn't need the games down there.
Yeah.
But we need his energy up here.
Agreed. I also just think we should just try. Like, are they really paying? Is the other team really paying attention to what our roster is? Like, can we just send
just
them
keep
down,
'em.
but then
Keep 'em
like
all.
pinch hit them and see if they know it? Like, they're not going to fucking know.
No. They're not keeping track of the full roster.
No,
I think that's actually the best way to go about it. Just, we're going to keep up who we want to keep up and shut the hell up. Don't worry about what we're doing. Mind your own business.
There's Tony Siegel's shirts everywhere. Do you think that they think that he's someone that would get sent down? No. Everyone's wearing his shirt. So it's like, all right, we'll send down Siegler, but then just pinch hit him. Yeah, just like,
Oh, so
no
you're
one
saying,
say
like, put the tweet
anything.
out there that they sent him down, but then he just plays in the games with the Red
Just
Sox?
pinch
It's
hit
only
him.
sometimes. Yeah, only sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't start him by like the third. They'd be like, wait a minute. But if you just snuck him in there,
Yeah.
They're like, right, I guess he's just still up there. I was looking at the top OPSs for the Red Sox this month. We got Mickey Gasper at number 1. He's 1742 OPS. Jahmai Jones is 1611. Jake Rogers, J-Ro, 1389.
Okay.
You got 16 has then there's a big drop off, but 833 OPS, and then Nick Sogard 788. Those are your top 5 OPS guys for the Red Sox this month. If that doesn't sum up how this season's gone, like there you go. That's why they're winning.
What's
these
Wilson
games.
this month?
Wilson's 6th at 778.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Pedestrian.
Yeah.
Well, Coley, I would love to know what you think about this situation. You have Roman Anthony potentially coming back on Friday. Trevor Story has inserted himself as the starting shortstop on Friday. Who are the roster moves in your mind?
Yeah, give me Frank still. Like I was watching your live comment, chatting with the chat, because you were like, let's keep Monasterio out there. I know he sometimes forgets which base to throw to between first and third, but like his bat's good. And then you were like, but his Story's defense, like, is it good enough? Like, to me, Frank
is both.
I think he's like the perfect medium, even if he hasn't necessarily ever done it at this level. He's about to bring up how he's cooled off, but no.
I was going to argue that if you're talking about, this is crazy that I'm the one saying this. You're talking about, if you're talking about good defense and someone who can go up there and put up a professional at bat, like you're going to get at least what Andrew Monasterio is giving you right now, but with better defense. And IKF, if he keeps this crazy friggin' bat speed program going and looks anything like he did before he got hurt.
It nearly killed him last time. Like that's my concern with him coming back and being that professional at bat. And I also, like, we're getting close to the playoffs. IKF has had a long history. I can't overlook his monumental fuck up last year in the playoffs. It cost the Blue Jays a ring. Yep. Like it cost them a ring. Like we can't just like gloss over that. Our margins are still thin. Maybe they become thicker when Roman and everyone comes back. Like last night, I found myself falling off, like dozing off to sleep, writing out a playoff lineup, Jerry, and I had it as Roman 1, Rafael at 2, Williard 3, Wilson 4, and then I had Adley 5, the big the notebook Mead 6, and then it was Durbin 7, no Duran 7, Durbin 8, and then 9 was Frank or IKF. And it was just like, it really doesn't matter. When you look at it like that, obviously Mead has to come back. But when you look at it like that, it's like, I do need the defense at shortstop, because now if that is going to be your playoff lineup, you have plenty of offense. Like Trevor Story's potential offense does not mean as much, assuming everyone else is healthy. That's why I'd still bring him up. Like you're saying, give him a look in case the offense is there. Then if Meade doesn't come back, if Adley's banged up, then you do have that fallback. But I wouldn't be would you be as shocked if Franklin Arias had a better offensive September than Trevor Story? Like that wouldn't shock anyone. So
he's 4 for 29 with 10 Ks and 1 walk, Trevor Story, during this rehab assignment, which I feel like somewhat guilty looking at the numbers on a rehab assignment. But if we're out here getting excited about Roman, it feels only fair at the same time.
Yeah, you got to balance it out. And seeing the Trevor Story quotes, I was like, oh, man. And he can't really say anything else. Like, he's got to be like, the numbers don't matter. The at-bats don't matter. I feel like my timing's getting there and all that. What else are you going to say in those scenarios? But when that matches what we saw before he got hurt, how else are we supposed to look at it? There's really no other way. But realistically, though, the shortstop situation it's anyone's best guess what's going to happen. I've been fascinated by it the last couple of weeks and following more minor league stuff than I really ever have, if we're being honest. I know I never sniffed T or Coley, but I genuinely have no clue how this is going to go in September and October, and I'm truly fascinated to see how it plays out. Jerry?
Obviously, I've seen the offensive updates on Story down there. I haven't seen a single defensive highlight. How has he looked defensively, T?
He made like a not very impressive, but a nice sliding grab at shortstop. It's been fine. He's looked like Trevor Story over there. He makes the routine plays. The range isn't what it once was, but he's playing solid defense. Fine.
Okay.
No big errors.
That matters. That matters.
Better than what Monasterio is giving you in that department. Okay. I think to me, for Mickey Gasper, and he played 2 games at first base this year, how does that factor in? Because if you need someone to play first base right now, it's him or Nick Sogard. Those are the guys that end up moving over there. I'm going to bet they want to give Wilson a couple breathers with how his body is, like they did today over the last month of the season, so he's ready to go for October. So I wonder if that's how they try to play that out there. And then at second base, it becomes a Monasterio Siegler question. It's weird. It's an uncomfortable fit, but someone's going to be left upset, but it's good to have good depth down there. Nobody's getting DFA'd. Like, you're not losing them from the organization. They're just going to be an unhappy camper.
Super relevant. Trevor Story, 343 career in the postseason. So obviously we need that bat in the lineup. It's a different guy. It's 2017, 2018. But last year, you could have got with that. He showed up in that short series. I do not recall him having 5 hits in that series. But
that was part of the end of the year. We were like, say what you will about Trevor Story, and if you don't believe he can repeat it, like, one guy showed up for you during that playoff series, at least beyond the first game. Massa, Nick Sogard.
Massa was on fire.
Nate Ian had a moment. But Story had the homer.
Story's glove, though. See, that was the concern, though. September, he was throwing the ball all over the place. So that's the issue. And Coley, when you make that lineup out, it does really put into perspective, okay, whatever you get offensively out of short, you get. That's not going to be the guy that makes or breaks your AL run the way this playoffs is shaping up. So you want a guy at shortstop that's not kind of booting the ball and throwing it all over the place. With Mona, I really still don't know what's going to happen when the ball's hit the short, and I don't feel super comfy about it. Yeah. He's just kind of guessing over there.
I mean, in reality, there's no perfect answer to this question.
No.
Like, there's no, no-brainer, this guy should be the shortstop game one of the postseason. Obviously, it's going to be this guy because with Story, there's postseason pedigree. He's the most polished shortstop that you have. IKF, there's postseason experience. It's good defense. It's a professional at bat. Monasterio, he was one of the best offensive performers in the league after the start of July. The defense has been atrocious, but if he's going to fucking hit 350 with a 9-something OPS, then you kind of take it. And then Franklin Arias is there. It's an option. It's a risky one. But that button is there to push if you so choose. I just don't think that it's super likely, but it is a button to push. So you've got options. There's just no-brainer option staring you right in the face.
To T's point, I think the most no-brainer is IKF. Because it is lofty expectations to put on Arias. And we talk about the Xander thing. They didn't just hand him shortstop in 13. Like, he was playing a lot of third. They played Steven Drew, who I don't think made contact with a baseball that October. They just kept rolling.
He had a big homer in the World Series clincher.
Right? That's fair. But I don't think he had done anything up until that point.
No.
It was tough, but the defense was stout. So it's like I can understand it being IKF is the most logical of them, but I don't know. I would have Arias in the mix.
That is kind of crazy that we won a World Series with both Drew brothers.
Yeah.
Love Steven Drew so much. We brought him back. What was it? June? Late May of 2014?
Yeah, he was
and
supposed
then
to be
fucked up the Bogart
savior.
situation even more.
Yeah, that was one of the first games that me and Coley went to. Steven Drew, up until that game that he homered in the clincher,
it was hitting in the
080. 080 with a 233 OPS in the postseason for the Red Sox.
It drove me nuts. I was so angry.
He entered that game 4 for 50 in the playoffs. That is, wow.
And that was a team that needed some offense, badly.
Few World Series champs have ever needed offense more than the 2013 Sox. They didn't really give you much, but
it felt like every time Xander came up in 2013, it was a laced double, or didn't he hit a triple in the World Series too? And it was just they're we might use this guy sometimes, and Steve Drew's out there just 3 down the middle, sit back down.
Yeah. Just beating the dog shit out of the infield dirt.
Honestly, to that point of him being so bad, I can't even visualize his at-bats. I don't even picture him participating in that postseason
they were quick.
run.
He wasn't there.
the actual time taken up at the in the box, very slim. That's crazy.
If the whole league had those, there would be no pitch clock if the whole league was on Steven Drew 2013 time. There'd be no need.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was in and out.
What did Bogey hit that playoffs?
I'm thinking so hard right now.
296 for Bogey's 2013 postseason.
Yeah.
893 OPS.
don't have a spot for you.
Nah, bench, buddy.
Yeah.
So if you move Trevor Story to shortstop, you probably don't want Monasterio facing righties on a regular basis. So at that point, you're talking about the majority of right-handed at-bats going to Anthony Siegler or Nick Sogard. Nick Sogard, I think you can talk about the bat. They probably end up in a pretty similar spot. Siegler has been pretty poor defensively. Nick Sogard's going to play a better second base, and he can help you out at first base. So that would be if you
yeah, I mean, can he help you at first base, dude?
He could stand there.
Yeah.
But so this
he can
is it.
play
So
first base.
You can pencil him in for sure.
I would demote Anthony Siegler and Andrew Monasterio, and I'd keep Mickey Gasper on the roster, and he can help out at first base if Wilson Contreras needs a day off and also be a useful bat off the bench.
Has Monasterio played in AAA this year?
No, and that's
Right.
why
You
it
can't
feels
send him
weird.
down. You can't
It feels
send him down.
weird. I think if I was playing MLB The Show, that's what I would do. I'd send Monasterio and Siegler down.
Well, those are computers that don't have emotions. These are real people that do.
Agreed.
And Monasterio genuinely, like, he's been there all year. Like, Siegler has been down. Sogard, like, lives, like, his home is there. Like, not even
Mayor.
So, I get what you're saying logically, because I think that's the argument almost for Gasper over Sogi. Not that I'm like dying to keep Mickey Gasper here either. Like, this week's been awesome, and I'm not going to shit on the guy, but I do, like, we've seen a lot of him, and it hasn't been this last week. Maybe if someone could point to me like that he's just Barry Bonds now for this exact reason, I'll go, okay, give him an extension.
It's gonna be interesting. There's a lot to figure out.
There's no easy answer. Like, there is going to be, especially because, I mean, obviously there will be plenty of excitement when Roman Anthony comes back after all that, and we'll get into the comments too. I know that we're not beating a dead horse. They're new comments and they're interesting and they're worth talking about. But the topic of Roman Anthony continues to something else. But I think where you will get the moans and groans is that you are making a difficult decision, removing someone or multiple someones from the roster and then replacing them with someone that, like, can you look me in the eye and tell me definitively that this is an upgrade, or are you just doing it because you have to do it? Like, can you tell me that Story is going to be an upgrade over whomever you are demoting for his roster spot?
No.
Even with the Monasterio and Siegler idea, at that point, Nick Sogard's playing second base every day, and Mickey Gasper becomes your backup second baseman in a pinch.
I don't like that.
Yeah, like, that feels uncomfortable.
Can he not play first? I feel like he's played first before.
Gasper?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played it twice this year.
Okay.
But just in terms of, like, another guy who's capable of playing second base, Sogard would be the only one at that point.
Hey, listen.
Unless IKF is, on September 1st, right?
We haven't broke this glass in a while, but Wong has played second base for us before.
So
That's
you
true.
could probably get through 3 or 4 days, IKF's back, and then use him as the shortstop second base, however you want to do it, and let Sogard play most days. That's probably how I would go about it.
When's Meade supposed to, like, because he's on his, like everything's somehow lined up. The Red Sox got one this year. Is it mid? I thought it was late September.
The recent update I saw was mid.
Okay.
So Pete Abe, who G-Bob, phrased it in a very weird way. It's fair. So they removed the cast. He's in a splint now, but he called it a long shot that Meade was going to return. To be fair, every time he says anything that's even close to a take or opinion, he's fucking wrong. So he'll probably be back August 29th.
See him this weekend. I mean, G-Bob.
So he's out of the cast for more mobility. Now what? Like, what is the next step?
More healing.
So it's up to the Lord now. We're just waiting on the Lord.
More healing. That sounded like a Drake album title or something. We'll see.
To the Lord.
Leave it to the Lord.
We'll see. Yeah. Patreon.com/Section 10 podcast. Clean 40 tomorrow.
The Lord.
Yeah.
Clean 40 Dunzo did it today.
Oh, wow. What did you guys talk about?
With Michael Emond. We built out the perfect baseball road trip, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a real blast. Like, favorite ballpark, favorite bar scene, Favorite non-baseball thing around a park that we've been to. I realized I've been to 20 at this point. Mikey's been to 16. What's your number at, Jerry?
20 something. It's weird because I've been to parks that don't exist anymore.
Same.
So like,
I'm just counting the current ones. I've been to 20 out of 30.
I've been to 25.
Nice.
And I have 7 remaining of like the active ones.
Okay. Cool.
But that doesn't
clean
equal
40.
30.
You're close.
Yeah, but I will, when I complete the list, I'll have 32. And then eventually Vegas. So I'm gonna put the Vegas one on there now.
There you go.
Is what are they calling it? Shithead Park.
I think you do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that on the list. So I have 8 parks remaining.
Okay, there you go.
Whatever. Oh, by the way, there were some requests for 2K on Clean 40.
Hell yeah. Good bones on there, of course.
People want to hear from them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear from them. Whoosh! Summer has a very specific taste to me. Hot dog at Fenway, maybe a bag of salty nuts, and an ice-cold Blue Moon, preferably while the Red Sox are winning so I don't have to spend 3 hours screaming about the bullpen with Tyler Milliken. Blue Moon is my go-to summer beer. When it's 90 degrees out and you've been sweating your ass off all day, that bright citrus taste just hits. Ice-cold orange slice in there, beautiful. That's summer. That's living. That's a far better experience than listening to Coley talk about the Rafael Devers trade again. And you've got options. Classic Blue Moon Belgian White with a Valencia orange peel, Blue Moon Mango Wheat if you want to get a little tropical with it, and Blue Moon Light, only 95 calories, which is perfect when you're trying to keep things light while Steve Peralt eats his 21st hot dog of the afternoon. So brighten up your summer with Blue Moon. Get Blue Moon Light delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared for delivery options. That is get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. Blue Moon, made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Suck one. Rally caps, lucky socks, never stepping on the damn foul line. Baseball is full of those superstitions that we hope give us an edge. But everybody, we got to be honest with ourselves. Most of it's just luck. That's how I used to feel about hair growth products until I found Nutrafol. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand and the official hair growth partner of Major League Baseball. Tyler, what league are the Red Sox in?
Major League Baseball.
Again, undefeated. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are physician formulated, clinically tested, and NSF certified for sport. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Nutrafol has formulas for men at every age. You got yourself Nutrafol Men for guys 18 to 49. It helps grow thicker, fuller hair in 3 to 6 months, and men, and also known as Nutrafol Men 50 plus, designed for men over the age of 50. Adding Nutrafol to your daily routine is easy. Order online, no prescription needed, with automated deliveries, and I love it, free shipping to keep you on track. Plus, with a Nutrafol subscription, you can save up to 20% off. That's a good chunk of percent, and get added perks to support your hair health journey. Find out why Nutrafol is the only hair growth supplement brand trusted by that Major League Baseball. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you visit Nutrafol.com and enter that promo code SECTION10. That is Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code SECTION10. Now back to Section 10.
You know who else I want to hear from? Rusey.
Hell yeah. Go, Rusey.
Yeah, I do. Rusey.
You finished that dump yet?
No, you actually just called me. I just finished up 5 minutes ago.
Damn.
Damn.
So you went to Friday and Saturday's game?
So it's actually Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wrong.
No,
Yeah,
Wrong.
every series is
Wrong.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
every series.
Yeah.
I was at the game Monday night. So I was at the
Friday
Monday
night.
game.
Friday, yeah.
Friday.
So Friday.
Yep.
Fenway Friday. Fenway Friday at Lone Depot
Yeah,
actually went kind of
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
It
give me a
was- it was
percent.
kinda
How many
nice.
Sox fans were up in that bitch?
95.
Damn.
Felt like it
Like
by that
swear
video.
to God.
It really be
So-
like that.
Really be like that. That's what the rant is it was so crazy to me going. So I've only been to maybe 5 parks in my lifetime. I haven't been to a lot of parks. So
Shout 'em
Lone
out.
Depot was kind
Shout
of
'em out.
So I've been to Yankee Stadium, Camden Yards. I've been to.
Yeah.
I've been to Fenway. Been to Citizens Bank. So Lone Depot is my 5th.
Okay, got it.
And for me, it's like, okay, well, it kind of didn't do it justice as trying to like follow my team on the road. For me, being in the majority of fans and it was my own team on the road was nuts. We take the train there, all Sox fans. We get into the stadium, all Sox fans. Everybody in my section, everybody I can see, all Sox fans. Marlins don't have a fan base. And I feel really bad for them because like it's not their fault that Miami's not a baseball city. They were kind of just handed this franchise and they were like, okay, well, accept them now and go to their games and try to sell out the stadium. Doesn't work.
2 World Series titles and they still can't generate.
What is it?
fans.
97 and 03?
03.
Yeah.
97 and 03.
Yeah.
So
Are those both pre-Rusey?
I was born in 03.
Jesus Christ.
When in 03? That is crazy. Get her out of here.
Get her off. Get her off. We get have minors on the show.
What's the B-Day, Roos? I should know this. What's the B-Day?
6/24.
Okay.
You know who do I share a birthday with? Who do I share a birthday with?
Bill Miller.
The 2026 Boston Red Sox. They were born.
Yeah. That was their birthday.
Your birthday was the day the season turned around.
Absolutely.
The next
ever
day,
since
but-
I turned I turned 23, ever since my Romy Gonzalez year started, the Red Sox absolutely
Have been the best
shifted. But
team.
there is a Red Sox player I share a birthday with. Current Red Sox.
Current.
Oh,
It's got to be Sogi.
I wish. His
No.
birthday's September 9th.
Wow.
Is it Willier or something?
No.
It is Willier.
Wow.
Willier Abreu.
Steven. Wow.
Good job, Steve.
Wow.
Good pull.
Good job.
Jeez.
It's a good pull.
That's nuts.
Great birthday, twin.
Back in the day, Camden used to be like that. Obviously, Orioles fans have started to show up a little bit more. But I went there. I've been there a bunch, but I remember going there in 2008 for Manny's 500th homer. And there were so many Red Sox fans there that in the 8th inning, they started to play Sweet Caroline. And they started to play it and they was like, and then like they stopped it and like the video board was like, shut the fuck you.
Shut the fuck you guys.
Yeah,
shut the F you.
Yeah, they acknowledged that it was all Red Sox fans and it was almost a cool moment, but I respect that.
I will say real quick, like that's what happened this series, and I don't remember it happening much not since we were kids, but when we were growing up, and T, you might not remember this, but like Fenway on the road or Sox fans on the road was like such a thing. There were so many.
All the time.
Anaheim's still a great example. Shohei Ohtani, that was a great one for Anaheim. We had a lot of Sox fans, a lot of Section 10 people there. But this series, for the first time in a while, Roos, after you sent that video over and just seeing the broadcast and obviously the reaction to the Jarren Duran Grand Slam, it was like, whoa, right, this is what it was like. It was always like Sox fans would take over the road park. You don't get it as much, anymore, but you still get it to a certain percentage.
Yeah.
You know what's crazier? The Red Sox are on the first base side. Marlins were on the third base dugout.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't like that. I don't like how that's not uniformed throughout. Not just
that is so
Major
weird
League
that
Baseball.
that's not every team has the same. I don't
Is
get
it?
that.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
the same
not?
at Wrigley. It's the same
It's
at
different
Wrigley
for teams. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, at Wrigley,
What?
the road team is on the first base side. Yeah,
I hate that.
yeah. It's just sometimes. Actually, I think Yankee Stadium is the road team is on the first base side.
The Yankees are
First base side? Oh yeah, you're right.
first base. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Who cares?
It's a stupid thing, though. It should be the
It is
same in every
stupid.
park. That makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't like that
Agreed.
at all. Did you make any friends?
I made so many different friends, so
Okay.
many people. Like
Yeah.
my favorite part was basically everybody that I met who was a Red Sox fan was either like from the New England area who had moved down to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
They have family who moved down to Florida,
Kind of
or
idiot
they
does
just
that.
who the hell would do that?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
That's kind of dumb. Anyway,
Agreed.
or it was someone who lived down there who was like, I don't really have a baseball team to attach myself to. Like I was, obviously never a Marlins fan pre 2015. So I'm just going to pick a team. And the team that they picked were the Red Sox. So made a lot of friends on the Bright Line train. the train that took us from Boca Raton to Miami, and
That's
they were
where
just
Big Justice and Big Boom AJ are from.
Is Boca Raton?
Yeah.
Corday owns a house there.
Who?
The rapper Corday.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know who that is.
People will know. People will know.
People will know.
All right, shout out the people.
Yeah.
Shout out Corday.
Shout out Boca
But
Raton.
YBN.
shout out Boca.
Yeah.
But the
You
crazy
can't
part.
say that.
Who?
T.
What did he say?
That's
Coley's
a slur.
Whoa, whoa.
moving on.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay, T.
Okay.
I kind of
It's a
assumed as much,
rapper's
but
name. It's his name.
Did he drop it or no?
It's still his Instagram handle, so I'm gonna count it for
Okay.
now.
All right.
Jeez.
On it.
Well,
Fucked up part is that the last train leaves Miami at 9:45.
It's Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
It's Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to get to the train station, you have to take a shuttle from Lone Depot Park. I had to leave the game at 8:50.
Ugh.
You know what was starting at 8:50?
What?
The fucking top of the 9th inning.
Oh, no.
I missed it.
Oh, no.
I missed all of it.
Oh.
What
You
the
missed
fuck
it?
was the point?
You missed the Grand Slam?
No, this is game one.
No, that was Tuesday.
Oh,
This
game
is
one. Yeah, that was
Siegler's
Saturday.
triple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I missed the
Oh,
Tony Siegel's
no.
triple. I tweeted it out at the train station because I had Real app open following the game.
Mm-hmm.
And
free
the
ads.
last thing I saw, no free ads, shout out Real. But the last thing I saw,
Shout him out.
shut him out. The last thing I saw was the Will Year double. And then I was gone. And some brave soul, like a modern day saint, had the game up on his phone on the shuttle. Audio on. Shout him out.
There you go.
Shout him out. There we
Rusey,
go.
I'm super curious, and outside of the obvious, because the Red Sox are playing there, but what were you doing in Miami? It's a classic Rusey thing, by the way, for
Where?
those listening.
Where,
I didn't
Steve?
know Rusey was
Where,
even in
Steve?
Miami.
Yeah.
I thought Steve was when I saw the Section 10 post. I was like, he didn't say anything to anyone? I was like, what the fuck?
Imagine we do the show Sunday night. I'm just like, don't tell him. I'm just heading down there.
I was like, what's wrong with this dude? He's going to New York in a couple days.
Yeah.
He would. He
but-
would do that.
I probably would do that, yeah. But no, Rusey, I had no idea. And so Rusey texted Mike and I like, here you go. We got Mickey Gasper with the RBI. I'm like, what the hell's Rusey doing there? So was this trip just planned or like, what was that?
What
So
was
one of my
that?
good friends. What is Miami?
What was that all about?
One of my good friends lives down there, and I'd been meaning to go visit her, and she ended up getting tickets for this game through work. So we had it planned for a couple months, and so it was a nice, quick 48 hours in SoFlo. But that's why I was there.
So it was just the first game.
Just the first game.
Wow.
I had to wake up at 5 a.m. yesterday to get back to Boston.
Damn.
Jeez.
On a
The
weekend,
life of
too.
Rusey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know
On
what
a
Rusey's going to
Saturday.
be. I think that's what I've learned about Rusey. Never
She's
know.
just
Where
there,
in the world
man.
is Rusey? Yep.
Yeah, she's just there. You know, you wake up, Rusey, Fenway, Rusey, Home Depot Park. Like, she's just doing it. She's just doing it big. I'm sorry, I forgot. You've been to the Bronx? Yes.
Ugh, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, you have.
You want to know the worst time I went to the Bronx?
When?
This is bad. So Ben Rice had just gotten called up,
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
and it was the game he hit 3 home runs
Oh,
against
wasn't that like
the Sox.
the 4th of July?
It was right.
It was like
It
near
may have
August,
been like the
right?
weekend after. No, it was like the weekend. It was 2024. It was like very close to the 4th of July. But I had to sit with a Yankees fan, and I was in my little Red Sox hat, which, by the way, what you guys were saying earlier, didn't get a single chirp from a single Yankees fan. And I was like fully in my Red Sox gear. But I had to sit in 95-degree weather in the sun and watch the Red Sox lose 14-3 against the Yankees. That was a
July
career
6th.
low.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was right. It was like around
Yeah.
the 4th of July. The
On
fuck?
the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hate the Bronx.
You got to know your Ben Rice history, man, if you're going to be the Ben Rice guy.
Not a Yankees fan, sorry.
You're the Ben Rice guy.
Me?
Yeah.
You have his product.
He forced it upon me.
You didn't have to bring that into your house. You chose to.
It was a box. Could have been anything.
So leave it outside.
Brother, it was
Burn
in
it.
a brown box. How the fuck was I supposed to know it was Ben Rice?
Buddy, you wanted some of the rice.
But
Buddy.
buddy, pal, are you not hearing
Pal,
me?
you enjoyed the rice, you know?
I don't think there's any pathway for Mickey Gasper to fit on this roster.
Jesus, he's been thinking
I'm
about
sorry.
that.
I have a whole dog.
That's rude. We have a guest and she's talking to us and you're just thinking about
Rusey
Nick
can't
Sogo.
have Mickey Gasper thoughts? That's crazy.
I love Mickey Gasper, unfortunately.
Talk
But
about
I also
it, Rusey.
agree, right? Like we can't sit here and be like, oh, what he's done over the last 2 weeks is going to solidify how he's going to play for the rest of the season. But I'm like, keep him as long as he's hot, right? Like the second you really start to see a couple of games where he falls off, then it's like, all right, we have options at least. But like, don't take him while he's hot.
I think
That's
his
it.
first bad game, you just send him right back down. I wouldn't even give him
Get
a
him
second bad game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
today,
Just tell him if you can stay on a list with Ted Williams and Barry Bonds and Babe Ruth, then you can play for
Go
the Red
out on
Sox.
a high note. Just go out on a high note.
The
and that's
second
all
you're
I
not on
want.
that list, hello Worcester, you're back, and they'll take you.
Rusey, what do you think about Coley's new setup? It looks pretty good.
I was going to say, Coley, it looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
You've
you.
done a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going, not because we're talking about it now, but I am going to change it a little.
Okay.
Why? How come?
Well, I'm just not I'm not space maxing. Like there's
Like
more
the
space
youth.
that could be used. And there's still shit on the floor here. Like I've
That's
got
rough. There's a poop on them.
I've got shelves, but I don't have like storage. I've just got display storage. So like, all my books are up, but there's just other shit that doesn't like fit on a shelf or anything. So I think I'm gonna bang a quick L desk here. So I'll be facing this way. That way I also don't have to do like a full owl turn to see the TV. And then also the light won't fucking reflect off the TV. So we're cooking. I think literally all my jerseys and hats and sneakers will be behind me, which I think will be a pretty sick background.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Any final thoughts, Rusey?
One thing that pisses me off, last thing.
Okay.
This is about Lone Depot, and this is for all my 162 girls who might be able to relate.
Sure.
Fenway, you can bring in like any purse, right? Like you could. I've brought in my
right.
work bag. I've brought in anything. Lone
turkey.
Depot, because I've brought in 3.5 pounds of mashed potatoes, and I get it at Fenway. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Banger video.
When you
Incredible.
we're
One of my
running it
favorite
back.
parts of the season. Thanksgiving at
We're
Fenway.
running it
Yeah.
back. Thanksgiving at Fenway. But because they can't sell any tickets, right? Like the stadium's half empty, they make every woman check their purse. And I had to buy a storage locker for like $20, which is double the price of like their cheapest ticket. So then I had to go, and all I had was like an eyelash curler and my wallet and some lip gloss. And they were like, $20 to put it in a locker.
Oh.
Fenway would never do that to me.
No.
They would never disrespect me. So I'm like $20 in debt.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. I was like,
be
Fenway
better,
wouldn't do that to
Miami.
me. Be better, Miami.
We should
Yeah,
get a
that-
No me
GoFundMe
gusta.
going. Get to that $20 goal for Rusey.
We mob. We mob.
You know that one meme where someone is like, "Oh, finally paid off my Chipotle burrito from last week, and it's like 30-cent payments.
Affirm.
That's
yeah.
how I
The funny
feel.
thing is, if we set up the GoFundMe, we'll get to like $1,000, and Rusey would be like, "This is awesome. I'm having a blast." Real
Thanks,
quick,
guys.
Rusey, was it Bark at the Park? The one game you were at?
Yes, it was. And there were so many dogs who were in little Red Sox jerseys, and it was so cute. It was so awesome.
Uh-oh.
And they had so many dogs up for adoption.
Oh God, T. What?
T.
This is a real question because I've never been at the ballpark on a day where dogs are allowed there. Where do they use the bathroom in the ballpark?
I love the pump fake suspension. That might be my favorite thing now. Yeah, that's true.
don't
They
use
probably
any-
poop everywhere, right?
Yeah,
That
they
was the
just
first
poop
thing I thought of
everywhere.
is that they got to clean that. That's rough.
Okay.
Rough.
Their peepees and poo-poos are everywhere.
Folks.
They just bring poop bags, I guess.
I didn't see a single one.
All right. I mean, like they got to be pissing like
All
on
right.
the concourse. Yeah.
Did it like smell like poop there for game one?
Surprisingly, it didn't.
Okay.
So I don't know what kind of like magic they're working at Lone Depot, but
Yeah.
you know,
All
it was shocking. But yeah, Bark in the Park was awesome. Bark in the Park was great.
Literally every time I see the dogs at a park, I'm like, there's got to be so much shit
That's
throughout
it.
that entire park.
It must be torture if they're like, look at that field. Like, I just want to run through that fucking field so bad. It's like, you literally can't.
Yeah.
If the dog were to get on the field, do you get arrested along with the dog, or is it just the
No.
dog?
I hope
I think they
so.
keep the cops out of it.
yeah.
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 All right.
I Overall rating for Lone Depot, 3.5 out of 10.
3.5 out of 10, you say?
Woof.
Wow.
So it's hard because when you have Fenway as like your ballpark, it's really hard to go to another stadium and be like, wow, this has so many redeeming qualities.
Sure.
Doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It just felt like a AA stadium. Like it genuinely felt like I feel like Polar Park could be better than Lone Depot. Soulless.
Definitely is.
Right? There's no fan base. Again, it's literally all Red Sox
got
fans,
rid
so
of
I think that added to the
They had the
experience.
goofy thing. They needed the goofy statue. Like that was great in left center. And then they
There's
had
a
a
pool
fish
in left
tank
field.
as the backdrop. The backstop was a fish tank, and they got rid of that.
That was
I think it
dumb.
smashed, and I think water came out, so they had to get rid of it. But like they had some cool
they arrest the
things that
fish?
were exactly.
Yeah.
It's like totally their fault. They had some cool Miami themed stuff, and Jeter came in and was like, "Nope, we can't have fun anymore. Let's get rid of this shit."
It's got to
And-
be about the ball that we suck at.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah. Well,
did you get anything though, Roos? Any gift? Any souvenir?
I wish I did. I went into the gift store, which was, by the way, Fanatics has like taken over the Marlins gift store. So every gift shop in there is a Fanatics experience shop. So I was like, everything's gonna be $45+ and they really only had jerseys in there.
whose jersey is that
and-
behind you?
Crochet.
I have a signed crochet jersey.
Oh,
Yep.
that's from the we can't mention the beer company, but that was from that event that you went to.
It was
No?
from no, it was from Fanatics Fest actually.
Oh wow,
Oh, there you go.
there you go.
Cool.
Oh.
I got a signed crochet jersey.
All right.
Pretty cool. But yeah, shout out. Just kidding. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. No free ads. No free ads.
No
Shout out
free
Home
ads.
Depot.
Well, you did.
There we go.
You did just like shit on them, and then you were like, "What a fest, though!" Like, what?
What a fest. They had a good
Great
fest.
fest.
What a fest.
Good fest.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
that Marlins can't even have their own pro shop.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's pretty bad.
yeah.
On like, because I looked up driving down there, and it was much further than I anticipated. But it did on maps. It was saying it was New Era Pro Shop, so that must have been a recent switch.
Maybe there was one and I just didn't see it, but I saw, I think, 2 in their main concourse that were
Right.
2 separate pro shops owned by Fanatics. So,
All right.
All right.
good. Good.
Thank you, Rusey.
All right.
We'll see
Until
you
next
week.
time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, Rusey.
Hell yeah, Roos.
Fuck yeah, Roos.
I'm telling you, like, where in the world is Rusey San Diego? You never know. It
You
was
never
just in
know,
the
dude.
third inning or whatever, and it's like, hey, I got this RBI by Gasper. I'm like, you mean you're there? Like, you got it? Okay, I guess you're there.
You didn't think Roos would be in Miami?
Of course, but you would have thought I was in Miami, right?
Honestly, I'm shocked. Like this was like the big booty Latina 500. Like if you
It
went
really
from
is.
Miami to New York City,
And easy to spot them, right? It's not like the place is crowded.
Oh,
like,
my
if they're there,
God.
you see them.
yeah, Steve would have OD'd on big ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know
Still
if he would
here.
have made it to New York.
Probably
We'd
not.
have to pry him out of some ass in Miami.
I'd still be down there. No
yeah,
doubt.
we'd have to get the jaws of life out to get Steve
Going
to
from
New York.
Miami to the Bronx, that's the biggest downgrade of all time.
Whoosh. Listen, we're all sports fans here, baseball fans especially, and negotiations are part of that. The trade deadline, the offseason, even getting drafted, it's all part of the process. Unfortunately for me, I'm not a front office guy or a player negotiating my contract or anything like that. My negotiations were with food. What can I eat? When can I eat? Did I mess this up? Every meal had a pregame show and a postgame breakdown. Just over 2 months into Awaken 180, I'm down 38 pounds. I've lost weight every week, and food takes up less space in my head. The app's giving me the numbers. No, it's not expected WOBA. It's not exit velo. We're talking calories, protein, and carbs. I'll be honest, I couldn't give you a definition of those three before I started Awaken 180. Fortunately for me now, I have a plan that tells me what to do, and I can understand what I'm putting in my body every single day. Every Friday, I meet with someone from the Seekonk location who looks at the picture. Last week, it was Jenna. Jenna gave me tips, showed me where I could tighten things up, and sent me into the next week with a better approach. That's what I like. Not one person handing me a plan and disappearing. I've got a team working to help me succeed. My cravings are way down. I'm sleeping better. I talked about the suit that I tried on yesterday. It doesn't even fit me anymore because I've lost so much weight. And even just looking at my regular clothes, I'm down a full shirt size and 2 pant sizes. Awaken 180 is medication-free weight loss with free support for life. Awaken 180 Weight Loss, the official weight loss company of the Boston Red Sox. One more time, awaken180weightloss.com.
Wow, thank you, T. Also, baseball lifestyle. I see Coley's repping the baseball lifestyle hat right now. Section 10. Very excited to have Baseball Lifestyle 101 on board because this is a company that understands there are people out there whose entire personality is baseball. Couldn't be us, though. We're very normal. We don't record 3-hour podcasts about the Red Sox and have arguments about Tristan Casas at 1:30 in the morning. They've got over 500,000 customers and gear all over the country. Tees, hoodies, hats, stuff that you can actually wear without looking like your mom bought it for you at the team store. And now they're the official baseball apparel company of Section 10, which means that we finally have someone professionally qualified to dress Tyler Milliken. They've got youth through adult sizes. New limited collections dropping every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And once they're gone, they are out of here. So if it's your first order, use the promo code SECTION10. That's SECTION10 for 20% off at BL101.com. Again, that is promo code SECTION10 for 20% off. Baseball lifestyle. It is more than a game. It is a lifestyle. Now back to the show.
He's still doing roster construction in his head.
I know. Anytime he starts looking up at the ceiling, he's like, well, if I put him there.
Yeah, what do you got for me, big dog?
If you think about it, Trevor Story is probably going to need a breather before you get to September 1st. So if you play him a day or two and you want to give him a break, who else on the roster can play shortstop at that point? It could be Nick Sogard, but if you look at second base,
Monasterio going down. Can't be.
That's it. You probably have to hold.
And you can't put all your eggs in the Story basket to play shortstop every day. That's
a terrible sounding basket.
Yeah.
Also, how many more games do the Woo Sox have? Like 13?
They played at
14?
the end of September.
Yeah, they play later than they used to.
Okay. It used to be like the 15th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
The issue is if you option whoever it is, they got to go down for 15 days unless there's an injury.
Yeah, true.
So it's not like you could kick them out for 4 days and see on September 1st.
No.
Yeah, you're going to need someone who can still play shortstop.
Ha!
26 games left.
McMahon strikes again. Miller saved Duran.
Put him in a fucking bench.
Wow. Wasn't even me.
I only acknowledge one McMahon. I'm sorry. That's just, there's only one.
Can you
McMahon
toss?
around here. Yeah.
Can you toss?
Can you get me out of here then? Because I was so split on whether to do it or not for the graphic, and I did it.
Put him in a fucking bench.
And I'll be honest, we need one more. We need one more because at MLB also did it, and I know they got it from this program.
There's 3 people in the penalty box
There's
right
3
now.
in the box, yeah, which I
Wow.
kind of feel bad for T because it's just got extended.
Wow. There's gonna be more in the penalty box later because there's some people that voted for Ketchup that used that verbiage as well.
Brother. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I somewhat deserve it. I was like, send him to North Korea before playing for this team again, and then he just kept hitting ding-dongs right in my face. So it was just like, all right. But I didn't know my nickname was just going to get... Like, my name's already Coley, so I'm not a big nickname guy as is. I don't really need one, but I only got the one, and it was just... They're trying to take it. I didn't much care for it.
Yeah, it didn't really feel right hitting send, unfortunately. But.
Shout out Corday.
Careful.
McMahon strikes again. What? I can't change it.
We make you change it all the time for various reasons.
It's like, all right, I got this one.
You also took out a syllable already, so you already did change it.
Gets out of prison. He will kill again.
Yeah.
It's set in stone. I'm a killer. This is what I do. I kill. Appreciate your cooperation. Bang.
Run it back. Mickey strikes again.
There you go.
Miller saved Duran. Amen. Seagulls, triple win. Y'all gotta shut the fuck up. I just lost my flow, bro.
No one's saying anything.
No, I think
Fuck up.
Wait, did he say double M's for game 2? Because that's
why I was worried.
yeah.
Gasper, Barry Bonds.
I gotta look this up.
Duran late, the man responds. Sox bullpen, you're gone. A series of haikus by Tyler Milliken.
Thank you, T.
Is
Thank
your
you.
name wrong?
Maybe.
Tyler Muliko.
Series of haikus by Tyron Muliko.
Tyler Malachi. I'm trying to find the second coup because I feel like you said it again.
He definitely did. There's no doubt in my mind he did.
He blamed us for messing up the flow. You tweet so much, T. Where is the second one?
No.
Sirs Taikus by Tyrone Pelican.
Just picture this guy named Tyrone Pelican. He's got these chains on. Like, what's up, baby?
Tyron Malachi is unbelievable.
No, he didn't. He didn't do the double M's for game 2.
Wow.
I'm just a vessel. Crazy Trevor Story tweet here from Tommy Castle.
From Trevor Story.
Yes. Trevor Story dove for a ground ball tonight during his rehab stint with Worcester, and his belt buckle dug into his scars he has from his sports hernia surgery. It was the first time, so it just kind of dug in a little bit. But yeah, good to get that out of the way. Feeling good. So every time
Feeling good.
just digging into his incisions.
That's been
Stab
the entire
myself in the
rehab.
scars.
Is like,
Feeling good, man.
all the quotes from his rehab are like, I went 0 for 6, struck out every time, feeling
Feel
great.
awesome.
Yep, got stabbed on the field. It's all good. We bandaged it up, feeling good.
Doing
the best experience of my life.
Yeah, someone shot at me driving home, feeling good.
Him being like, yeah, I'm making contact. I'm just not barreling baseballs. It's like, dude, we can all see the stats. You are not making contact regularly, not in any capacity.
No.
Maybe I'm a fool. I still don't know if this is really going to say what it's going to be like when he's up here. Like, I could still see him coming up here
I
and
don't
have a
disagree.
world where he's
Yeah.
not terrible.
I agree.
Mickey Gasper wasn't hitting a home run every at bat in AAA. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
he sure wasn't. Yeah, I could see a world where he just comes up and gets hot. I mean, the same way that I know that some people think that Duran has turned it on because he's like, oh, I could lose my job to Roman Anthony. I mean, like, that's not really a risk anymore, and he's still hitting well. So, like, I don't think that that's the motivating factor. Like, guys can be ass and then turn it on and start hitting well. Like, they're professional baseball players. That's not foreign.
I think the thing we overlook, we're so deep in the weeds. Like, it's such a stupid sport.
It's so
like,
dumb.
It really is like, as much as we want to point to under the hood numbers, as much as we want to point to on top of the hood numbers, like fucking last year, World Series, who hit the game tying home run, one of the worst fucking batters in the league.
Yeah.
Like,
And IKF should have scored the World Series winning run. Like, that's
Yeah.
where we're at.
it's really a pitch to pitch sport that we try and write all these rules about and try to assign these values to these players, and it doesn't fuck. We were looking at on the nuts last night. We were looking at Rafi's defensive runs saved year by year, and he was fucking plus 18 in 2019. It's just like, what are you talking about?
I do want to report the previous tweet, Tyler, by Tommy Castle. It's Castle, right? That's how you.
I
Okay.
believe so.
This is good and bad for Tommy. I think it's good in that he really is locked in on AAA. It's bad in that he didn't know this. He goes, in other news, Roman Anthony was wearing a black t-shirt with the Super Mario character Bowser on it post-game tonight in the Red Sox clubhouse. I believe Mac reported that the shirts were made to compare Wilson Contreras to Bowser, and that the Red Sox clubhouse now has a large Bowser toy that serves as player of the game trophy in Boston. My boy Tommy. That's been going on for a couple months, but he is locked in.
That's what
on the
that's
Red
what I
Sox.
want from
The
my
best.
AAA reporter, though.
Yes, that's
He-
actually
like,
when
I
you
want-
know that you're
I want
getting
him
the
to
best
only
stuff.
be thinking AAA.
And
He does get
gives
the best
scoops.
AAA stuff. He goes crazy in
Yeah.
AAA.
Yeah,
He's
that's
doing
what I
it
want
all.
from my minor league guys. Like Hunter Knoll. Hunter Knoll's out there tweeting fucking 320p videos of Salem, and it's like I don't want him to know what's going on in the big leagues.
For
Like,
Tommy C,
update
it's
me on
like
what's going
when
on
these
in
guys
Single
get called up, get the fuck out of here. I don't care about you anymore. I am
Right.
here for the Woo Sox. Not
turn
the
I
your
don't
back
want. I don't
on
want
us.
his phone to be able to connect to the outside world. I only want it to work
Mhm.
in Worcester. So it's like,
Yep.
all right, yeah, we got someone from the outside world who came here and brought a piece of Fenway with them, and that's how I know about this.
Tommy C.
Yeah, shout him out, man.
Shut the fuck out.
In the series opener, Ron Harris Suarez, 5 innings. I mean, what are we thinking? Because that was another question that came up a lot in the stream was playoff start today. You know, what's your playoff rotation? I think it's some combination of Sonny and Peyton 1-2. And then that third, it's like Jake Bennett's been good, but Ranger you gave all the money to, and he's kind of Mr. October, but like it's been a mixed bag since coming back from the IL. Like what are we thinking about Ranger right now?
The start wasn't my favorite by any means. Just looking at everything he used in this, was getting ahead of guys. 83% first pitch strike, 61% strike percentage overall. He just couldn't finish guys. And he had 8 whiffs, 3 on the cutter, 3 on the curveball, 1 on the changeup, 1 on the slider. But there were just a lot of long at bats. He wasn't generating much chase. The velocity was down 0.8 on the sinker, 0.6 on the four seamer, 0.5 on the cutter. 3 different innings with at least 20 pitches. So like the efficient Ranger Suarez that we fell in love with at the beginning of the year, or after, you know, he kind of got comfortable following the WBC, it just wasn't there. And he said he didn't really feel like himself out there. So just kind of getting back to the point of missing enough bats or getting soft contact earlier in at bats, but he really wasn't able to do either in this one at a great level. 4 walks is his most in a start, and he hit 2 guys.
He was having a Patrick Sandoval start. I think that's what this was in Miami, where you look up and it's like, I don't know how your line doesn't look worse than it is. But a lot of traffic, and the combo of a lot of traffic and not going deep in games has really been tough for Ranger. The Sox are 5-1 since he's come off the IL, which is kind of surprising in his 6 starts. But I looked this up. This blew my mind, if I'm being honest, because Ranger, we know him as a really good postseason guy. He's never thrown 6 innings in a postseason start. That was wild to me. I would have assumed he had 1, 6, or 7 in there. And I get, the playoffs now. It's like the second you might start to get wobbly or go through the lineup 3 times, they want to take you out of there. But he's averaged 4 1/3 innings pitched in 8 career postseason starts. So realistically, what he's giving you right now, and obviously you want him to tighten it up a little bit and have the location down come playoff time, but if you're going into game 3 with Ranger, you know you're not probably getting more than 5 innings. And I think they already know that. And that's kind of what he's giving you right now. But he's got to tighten it up with location. Like, he was all over the map in that start. Plunking guys, missing the zone. He wasn't even close most of the time, but got out of trouble. You got to give him credit for that, Jerry.
It would not shock me at all if Ranger Suarez's first playoff start with the Red Sox, he goes 7 innings of like 1 run ball.
Yeah, probably at this point. Yeah. It would be the
He's
flip
just
of
like,
what's been going on the last 2 months.
He's just one of those guys where it's like, I'm bored. Like, we're making the playoffs. Like, once we get there, let me know and I'll turn it up. But for now, it's like, here's
Isn't that
5
surprising though? No 6-inning playoff start for Ranger. Like, that's quick
Is that
trigger
real?
on there. That is real. Yeah, I looked
I
at the
feel
game
like,
log.
What about the
He
what
came
about
out of the
NLCS
bullpen.
yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I'm talking
the
starts. I'm
NLCS
talking starts.
Okay.
Did he go more than 5 in a relief appearance in 2022 against the Padres in the NLCS?
Let's check. Let's check here, guys.
It was one of the
not
hardest
reported.
No, the
More
most
than
innings
16
pitched in a
outs of 6
playoff
starts.
appearance is 5 1/3.
NLCS?
NLCS Game 3 at Arizona.
Okay.
In 23, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, you look at, there's a bunch of zeros all over this. So it's like, even though he's not going deep, he's given up how many appearances here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got like 11 appearances. Only one of them he's given up more than 1 earned. So if we get that guy and he's got his control back, it won't hurt you that much if he only goes 5 or 6 and then just clean it up the rest of the way.
Yeah. The series opener against Miami, that was a Mickey Gasper game tying double in the 5th. That was Tony Siegel's with the go-ahead triple in the 9th, and Nick Sogard with a big insurance knock to make it 4-2, and that was your final. Bayo came out of the bullpen in this one, 2 innings, gave up an earned run, couple walks, wasn't his prettiest bullpen. I mean, anytime he gives up 1 run, you're like, what the fuck's wrong with him?
This guy sucks.
Yeah, what's going on, man? But a lot of love for Erik Miller, man. This guy continues to be a secret weapon that's probably not so secret anymore. It went from mocking the Boston Red Sox that they traded their first round, 4th overall pick shortstop, and all you got back was a reliever. It's like, yeah, he's actually one of the best relievers in baseball. I don't know if you know that, but
yeah, Craig Breslow deserves a ton of love for that move, man. I think
not the flex you think it is, bruh.
Seeing, and it's kind of wild to me. I guess that's why you look at something like Marcelo and you can kind of understand the return, because the Giants looked at it and said, well, no, we do view him as one of the better relievers in the sport. So we are going to take a guy like Marcelo Meyer to make that deal. For the Red Sox, you feel good about it because the dude hasn't given up an earned run since June 19th. Like, this isn't new for him. But since he got here, 10 1/3, 15.6 K per 9, 2.6 walk per 9. That's closer shit, man. It's really not much beyond that. And without Whitlock and
really
Slayton,
good too. Got some good yells coming off the mound.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to add from this game, one of my favorite plays of the series, and honestly of the last couple of months, was by Wilson Contreras in the bottom of the 7th. Absolute laser that looked like it could have gone down the line. Depending on who's playing first, that could have cleared the bases. Bases loaded there for the Marlins. And this was the name of the game for both sides in that first game. A lot of traffic for Alcantara, a lot of traffic for Ranger. And that play right there where he knocks it down, runs over to get it because it kind of trickled past the first base bag, throws it laser to Adley. Good job by Adley staying on the plate. We've noticed that a lot with catchers lately of dragging that foot, not staying on the plate. That was a huge play. That keeps it 2-1. They only give up 1 run there. Sox come back, tie it, take the lead. That can't go unnoticed. And you could tell he kind of hurt his groin a little bit. I think his whole body right now, like, what's that game? What was it called? Just like Emergency or whatever, where you had to pick all the stuff. Operation. There we go. That's that's Wilson Contreras right now. Like, his whole body, I think, is just broken, and he's just playing through it and maybe letting some frustration out on the helmet and the fans at times. But that play right there sums up who Wilson Contreras is. And I don't think we talk about his glove, nearly enough. That was huge.
Yeah. Was that the game that I tweeted? I was like, this dude's hamstring is being held together by paper clips and duct tape, and you boo this man. Yeah. He was on his knees, and you could tell he's in a world of pain, but he's still out there and still played the next day. Obviously, people were calling this game like a punt lineup. I feel like you don't punt with Sonny Gray on the mound. You know what I mean? Like, that's not like a punt game to me.
you're more willing to probably sit one of those guys, though, because you believe Sonny Gray's arguably your best arm.
Yeah, but you sat Wilson and Adley.
Well, Adley's hurt. I think there's a difference.
Wilson's super hurt.
Yeah,
No,
Wilson's hurt. Adley's hurt. They're not injured. There's a difference. You go on the injured list if you're injured. You're hurt.
I think Adley's potentially on that level right now.
I mean,
and I think they're
weren't
trying to
they
feel
saying
it out.
that he'll be ready to go for Friday? Like, wasn't that?
They're going to reevaluate tomorrow. They're going to see how he responds to another day off.
All right. It was great that he fucking truck sticked the runner in the pickle. That was great. Good shit. The middle game, also known as the Mickey Gasper game. Mickey Gasper hit a home run to make it 1-0 in the second. Mickey Gasper hit a home run in the 6th to make it 2-1 Sox. This game, we were streaming for this game. It was just the nuts that became tied in the 8th. So it started with me, Coley, and Jay Hay. It ended up with me, Coley, Jay Hay, T, and Steve. I don't think we've ever had a just the nuts with everyone from the 10 on there. And Mikey was on there as well. We took this game to extra innings where you had, was it Wyatt Olds on the mound?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wyatt Olds struck out what would have been the final out to end the game. Ball goes to the backstop, and we're all tied up. But the Red Sox did, however, take the lead on a pass ball, so it kind of felt like, all right, whatever, fair game, my guy. But that game got tied in the bottom of the 10th. We go to the 11th, and boy howdy, fucking howdy, did we have a moment.
Infield in the pitch. Swinging a high drive into right field. It is cranked. It's at the track. It's at the wall. Goodbye! A slam for Duran, and the Red Sox lead it 7-3 in the 11th.
Not the cleanest audio EEI's ever had. If we're keeping it a buck. Let's see. Let's hit OB's call. What is OB sounding like?
And a 1-0. Swinging a high drive. Deep right. Put on back. It is gone for a grand slam.
Listen to all those fans. This sounds like it's at Fenway.
For a granny.
And then we were on the stream.
Always a negative thing.
It was always negative.
Yeah.
Jarren Duran, a grand take a 7-3 lead. Oh my God, dude. Coley was raising the roof, which I do appreciate. Mikey was raising the roof on the couch. Yeah.
We got to find out how to line those up. It's a killer.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what I'm being told, is that some sort of equipment that I don't understand how it works is being installed at my house. And because of that, I will be able to show...
Raise the roof?
Yeah, I'll be able to raise the roof and show you guys a feed that we are watching that the viewer can't see, because obviously we don't have express written consent of Major League Baseball.
No.
But I think we will all be watching the same feed so that we are lockstep in our reactions.
Okay.
Type shit.
So I was trying to figure out your reaction. Like, did he walk? Is it a single? But then, once I saw it, I was like, okay, this is a grand slam.
I mean, I didn't say anything.
No.
I did really good. I was the first one who saw it.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably
Jarren
just
Duran.
you didn't react because you fucking hate Duran. But if it was Nick Sogard, I think you would have been able to. You would not.
Nobody is more fair. I promise you, there is not a single Duran hate tweet. There is nothing like that.
No, you're
and
a pro.
honestly,
you're a pro.
I just don't like whatever happens off the field should never impact on the field perception. I think that's the lamest thing in the world. But Jarren Duran over his last 30 games, 118 plate appearances, 273 batting average, 316, 464 with a 780 OPS. It's a 110 WRC plus. And he's playing really, really strong defense in left field, as we saw today. Obviously, Eric Miller picked him up in that first game. But if that's the Jarren Duran you're getting, you see how they're treating him. What happened in the 9th inning today? You got pinch hit for Eli White. So we're not going to let you face many lefties. It was nice to see you hit that grand slam. But you see here, they still, even after that grand slam, don't want him facing lefties in a spot like that. That feels telling of his role down the stretch. But if he can do this against righties, man, that's a valuable piece.
Yeah.
Acting like it isn't is just being a hater.
What do you
Most RBI in the 9th inning or later from any MLB player. That one got me off guard.
17.
Off guard.
He's got to be excited, by the way. I will say it was kind of a jump scare because I love keeping track of my batting average. When I looked at the worst batting average in baseball, and Cal Raleigh now qualifies 167 for Cal for big dumpers. So Jarren Duran's got to be pumped about that, that he's a whole, 43 points over. But yeah, Jarren's third worst qualified batting average in baseball at 210, but he's third on the Sox in homers with 18, third on the Sox in RBI with 66, tied with Willie for the most triples, get your nips out. Easily first on the team in Ks, obviously, with 147, first in steals, first on the team in hating fans and podcasters. I feel like his season has been all over the place. And obviously, I get set on the average and the strikeouts and all that. And Jarren's vibes are always, you never know where his head's at. But it's just a bizarre season. It really, really is. And for the next month or so, you're still going to need him. You're still going to have at-bats or situations where you want him to steal a bag. I kind of wish he ran more, if I'm being honest, for how few times he's on first base. I wish they'd send him more. I know in the past they didn't want to get him banged up, but I'm like, he's not running nearly as much as he used to. I mean, he had one in this series, right, where it was like an old school Jarren double that you just don't really see much of, where it should have been a single, but it's like, oh, damn, I forgot that was the same guy that does that.
He did the thing.
He did the thing, but hopefully we can get more of that down the stretch from 60.
Jarren Duran in the 9th inning and later is hitting .320 with a 1,004 OPS and leads Major League Baseball with 17 RBI. The next closest is Matt Olson with 14. There you go.
I think the Sox have the most 9th inning runs in baseball, which if you said that early in the year, you'd be like,
Huh?
What?
The most 9th inning runs, you say?
I think.
In the game of baseball.
Yeah, Major League Baseball, the league the Red Sox are in.
69. You're correct.
Nice.
The most 9th inning runs in fucking baseball, my guy. Yep.
I want to add maybe a stupid thing. I feel like the game should be over if you strike out for the last out of the game. You should not be able to score the tying run once you strike out. Like that seems so silly when it actually happened. I was trying to figure out what happened based on y'all's reaction. It did match the reaction because it was just like a bizarre what the hell just happened. And it's like Wong probably still could have had him, honestly. I think he maybe didn't get back fast enough. Also might have not had a great grip on the ball because whoever was up for the Marlins took forever to leave the box.
I think he was scared of throwing the game away.
I get that, but it didn't seem like he got a good first grip on the ball because when he gets back to it, the dude's like barely halfway down the line. But yeah, I can't hate on someone not trying to throw it into right and then lose the game. So weird situation. Shout out to the ump. I mean, dude called whoever was safe for the Sox. Was that Wong? That might have been Wong, where he got drilled in the face mask. That dude, if he wasn't concussed, it was like a mini concussion. Like, there's no way he knew what was going on. He just said, safe. But, yeah, that was crazy ending to that game.
I want to show Alec Gamboa some love. He's now made 12 appearances, 20 2/3 with a 1.31 ERA, 3.23 FIP. Obviously got a leverage moment in that, I believe it was the Diamondback series, going all the way back to that now where he was like shocked they called on him in the 8th inning. But that's life without Slayton and Whitlock. But you look at Gamboa, man, for what it is, another depth, lefty kind of arm that's giving you some real innings when you needed them. Add him to the list of Worcester heroes this year.
Add him to the list, man. Add him to the list.
I felt bad for Wyatt Olds, man. Get taken away from your first save. That sucks.
Yeah, he was about to have his first big league save. I had it in the Gold Bottles tweet, had to delete it. Unfortunate. And then tonight, Wyatt Olds, the victim of some dog shit defense, not one, but 2 errors behind him. Did all the runs score on errors? Pretty much?
They were all related to an error.
They're unearned, yeah.
Yeah. Red Sox.
Sonny Gray
Sonny gave
No, I just meant Olds.
Olds
Olds 2 are unearned. Grays are earned.
Yeah.
They're making a lot of errors recently, man. It's a ton.
5 games in a row, T?
5 games in a row, and they have 10 over, 10 errors over that stretch, 7 in the Marlins series, 3 in the final 2 games against the Giants, which were like Adley. They were Wilyer Abreu, Monasterio as well. It'll help not having Monasterio and Wong there, but yeah, they just sloppy baseball. Nick Sogard.
Gimme Sogi.
Gotta clean that
gearing up for back there.
Duran had a bad error in game 1, man, if Erik Miller didn't step up.
Yeah.
Game 3 is one of the first games all year I have 0 notes. I did not write a single
It was
thing
just a
down from this
tough
game.
watch.
Not
It was
great.
a tough watch. Yeah, like you basically just sat through it on the pretense of, all right, maybe we'll get to the 8th, they'll score 1, and then in the 9th they'll score a couple. They'll tie it. Maybe they'll go to extras, have some theatrics. But yeah, once we got to like the 5th and it was scoreless, I'm like, all right, so this is going to be like an 8th or later kind of night again. But never came. Never did score a run, T. Never did get one.
Not a single.
Only the second time all summer that they were shut out. The other one, do you remember, T? The other time the Sox were shut out?
July 25th when Sonny Gray was also on the mound.
Dylan Cease. Well, yeah, the Sonny Gray thing is correct. But yeah, Cease's one hitter was the other one.
I just thought it was really interesting because to see Sonny Gray and how often he goes 6 innings, that was the first time since July 25th. The time before that was May 24th. Weird Sonny Gray start in general. Obviously, the defense didn't do him any favors. I do feel like the first run, or no, that would be the second run, I didn't feel as bad for. Like, Ceddanne Rafaela made a ridiculous catch right before the defensive mistake happened. So, like, Ceddanne Rafaela doing what Ceddanne Rafaela does. But yeah, he just didn't really fill up the zone. 58% strike percentage overall is really weird. Bunch of whiffs, but yeah, just not as efficient as he typically is. And you could see it by the pitch count, 93 in 5 innings.
What was the May 24th thing?
I think that was the last time he did not go 6 innings. Besides July 25th.
One in there. Oh, besides. Okay. Yeah. Besides that game. That's so impressive.
2 months, man.
You then flip it on Ranger, and it's like we'd be pumped if we got 6 innings.
He was another one. Velocity was down too.
June 29th, the last time Ranger Suarez went 6. Sheesh. 2 months.
That's it. Sonny and Ranger, though. That stuff. I am very curious to follow their velo as you go down here because they are so important. And I don't know. Just both of them clearly weren't feeling it the way you would hope. Coley, from a velocity standpoint, like it wasn't quite his best, but the stuff, 17 whiffs, like it was playing. Especially early. No hitter into the 5th.
My quick Stevie stats for this episode is about a starter. It's about Peyton Toley. And the fact that he's given up 3 earned or fewer in 19 of his 22 starts this season. I know we talk so much about Peyton Toley's workload and it's his rookie season and da-da-da. Like, is he going to fade off in the second half? Pre-All-Star game, 3.11 ERA, just under 6 innings per start. Post-All-Star game, 3.05 ERA, just under 6 innings per start. He has been essentially the same guy all season long. There's a couple blips in the radar there, a couple starts that weren't great. But outside of that, for a rookie especially, you know what you're getting out of Peyton Toley every start, and that is a beautiful thing for a rotation that's had a couple of tough stretches here.
Well, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I hate losing the finale. But we do have Ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, we do. Wait, do we want to? Is there anything else? Let's talk about the Roman comments before we do Ketchup. Yeah, T, pull that shit up. Pull that shit up
right now. This was he talked to Chris Cotillo and Alex Spear. I think they got him on a 2-on-1 essentially and got to let him go off about a bunch of things after the game. But he said this on people forming these narratives around his social life. I won't really talk on that because it's not even something that's relevant, and it hasn't been relevant in our clubhouse. It's never been a problem, and it's never really even been a thing. I prioritize getting to bed and doing everything I can to show up and give it all to my teammates and to the fans. I think when things aren't going your way and you're a 22-year-old kid that does anything other than just go home and go straight to bed, people have something to say.
Agree, disagree?
I think it's understandable to look at the optics and be like, all right, getting photographed when you're not on the field is probably, typical sports radio fodder. That's the shit they're going to dive into and go nuts about. I think the idea of people calling him a drunk or saying he had an issue or that he was out partying with Marcelo Meyer, he was out at the bars every single night. I think those were always extremely dramatic for a couple videos and pictures that were out there. And it was more fan fiction from people who were upset about the state of the Red Sox and just bitching, looking for things to kind of cling to. And I think there were a lot of narratives about why he was sent down to Fort Myers. I think that will always be the part of the story that why did they feel the need to do that? And if you're trying to be a conspiracy theorist, that's a great angle for you to play off of. I never had any worries about Roman Anthony's nightlife or what he was doing out on the city. I was just hoping he would get healthy.
Steven, what was your take on the comments?
Initially, I saw it and thought, have I ever read a quote like that by a player in my life? I don't think so. And it's not even about the quote. It's more just the fact that it's a situation being addressed that we just aren't used to having addressed by Red Sox players, honestly, or really any players around here. But no, I feel like it gets lost in this whole thing. He is 22. He is a kid. He's had to grow up a lot quicker than a lot of 22-year-olds have had to grow up. He's had a lot of pressure put on him at an age that a lot of other dudes just simply don't. I mean, at 22, I was a dickhead. Some would say I still am. So it's at this point, I think he's handled it really well. I really do. Like up until right now, in terms of any of the hate he's gotten, anything like that, he's kept his head down. He's handled the media well. And I think he's in a position now where he knows the only way to get out of this or whatever, to change the perception, is to play well for the Boston Red Sox. That's it. There's really nothing else that I think is going to change this. I think like Jarren's a great example where it's been a weird year, and, you know, he had the Wilson thing happen, and he's been barking at fans, and, you know, gets rid of the IG, unfollows everybody. Like, there's just always stuff going on with Jarren. But then he hits a grand slam in extra innings, and it's like, oh my God, Jarren Duran, he's the best. Like, you have to play well, and if you do, people don't really care about the other stuff. They really don't. Like, if he's coming back and looking anything like he was last year, I don't think anyone's going to give a damn if he goes to Tresca. Like, it doesn't matter.
If he plays anything like he did last year, he will be the biggest face on the team and up there for any name of a Boston athlete right now. If he goes on this stretch run into the playoffs, that's what's on the table for him, as it should.
With MLB tweeting about him in his rehab appearance, how many guys even get that? There's not a lot of dudes that get that. So that already shows the level that he's at. And to your point, T, if he's buzzing, who cares? Doesn't matter. He's going to be the center of attention, and I feel like he's already shown that when he's on the field and the center of attention, it doesn't faze him really at all.
I think there's a lot of people that take the IKF comments and use that as like a jumping off point to push these theories along with the Fort Myers stuff. And like, that's the tough part to me, because like, I think we talked about it on this podcast. Like, everything I heard on that was more non-uniform personnel front office issues than Roman Anthony having his buddies around or whatever it may be, or Marcelo Meyer having his buddies around. It was never one of those things. So I don't know. I've never had an issue with Roman Anthony's work ethic. I think it's one of his best traits.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think there was one video of him getting hammered on Marathon Monday, and who among us hasn't done that?
It's like the best day to get drunk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it kind of just became a game of telephone, maybe, where, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we've kind of exhausted this conversation topic. Like, yeah, he goes out at night, but I don't know that he's been seen hammered once on Marathon Monday. He's 22. It's fine. But any other time that he's been quote unquote seen out, it's like, yeah, like he's like getting dinner and like a glass of wine or something. Like, he's not like doing fucking body shots at Hong Kong Express or something like that. Like, he's in the seaport getting dinner. Yeah, it was a mountain out of a molehill situation, and I'm just excited to see him back if that ends up being the case. I do, like I said, I have probably like 75% chance that I think he'll be back this weekend. Hopefully it's not one of those things where it's like, all right, I fly in Friday, but then I play Saturday. Like, that would piss me off if we went all the way to the Bronx. We didn't get Roman, but yeah, I do tend to think that we'll see him this weekend, and I'll be very excited to see him. Coley?
It's like it's been such a long time off that there were all these other little things that happened. Like, when he was walking around, not hammered, but shaking hands, not wearing a cast, and then it just kept getting longer. How long he was supposed to be out. I think that was part of it too, that factored into, well, is this guy taking anything seriously? That, like, is not his fault necessarily. But I do think that was a factor in all of this too, where, like you're saying, oh, he was only shit-faced in one video. No doubt. But I do think it was a confluence of everything, and him having to go against the Red Sox and be like, no, it was a more severe injury than they're saying. So that's where, I mean, has he played for Chad? I know we've talked about this.
He has. Crochet has not.
No, I'm talking about in the Red Sox. I don't.
Yeah. They got a week together.
It was like a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. That's how long it's been. You know what I mean? Like just having that week. I mean, people weren't even in on Chad yet. Like ironically, people were, but not to where it is now. Like it was a much different. We were selling thumbs down shirts and they were flying. It was just a much different part of everyone's lives, let alone this. It feels like a different season at this point. It does not feel like the same 162 by any stretch.
He did follow up, Coley, and I'm happy you mentioned that about the rehab timeline. And he goes, I did everything I could. I thought I made that clear. I took all the shots, quote unquote. I could as soon as I could. I tried to do everything.
Yeah. I was taking Jaeger. I was doing everything you could.
Coutinho put out a tweet. He's like, I felt the need to clarify this. I tried to do everything to get back on the field. Unfortunately, maybe we pushed too hard. Every time I tried to do that, it may have set me back a little bit. But at the same time, I saw 3 outside doctors that told me this was a 3-month injury. After it all, it took right about that much, which to me goes back to the Connor Griffin thing with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And it is slightly different injuries. They didn't even try. They said, go away, go get right. We're not going to force the issue. We're not going to try to get you on the field. I can't tell you if Connor Griffin wanted to get back on the field. I'm not that familiar with his situation in that way. Roman Anthony, I think, wanted to play, young guy. That's where the organization has to step in, and that's what it felt like on the Connor Griffin situation. You're this asset. We're going to protect you. I think with the Red Sox and Roman Anthony, their season was on life support. They felt at that time they just fired the manager.
More jobs on the line, yeah.
100%. Roman was what they built this team on. We knew what their vision was. And this is before, they didn't know Wilson Contreras. I think as high as they were on him, didn't think he was going to be a top 3 or 4 hitter in the sport.
Right.
I think they forced the issue with Roman and it backfired in a pretty big way. And their communication issues only made it worse over and over again.
Their communication issues are bad. And like a lot of Red Sox issues got put onto him, which happens when the Red Sox make you the face of the franchise when you're 22 years old. And the communication issues, which we've belabored for multiple seasons now, and the medical staff issues, which I don't know that we have any clarity on. I don't know that that's gotten better. I don't know, like Mead. I don't know if he went back to Australia and got that looked at there. Like I don't know. I don't know that we have any clarity there. So it's like he has to handle all of these things. So I'm to Steve's point, I am surprised he talked about it at all.
Yeah, I kind of thought he was. It's seeing T's tweet and seeing it out there was like, oh shit, he's like talking about it. And then you see players do this sometimes where it's like, I'm not going to address that. Here comes 3 paragraphs on that exact question. Does that happen all the time? It's like, well, that's kind of addressing it. But in his defense, when you're at that age and this is all you're hearing, it's all you're seeing on social media, it's all your buddies are talking about it. Hey, did you see that? It's like, shut up. He's got to be so pissed off that this is taking up so much a percentage of the discussion. Well, he's been gone. I'm sure there's part of him that's like, do you know what I'm capable of on the field? Like,
I think that, Steve, right there's a lot of people that have quickly forgotten how good he was last year.
He was great.
The fact every Nesson graphic was Roman and Ted Williams. Like, those were the graphics we got on a nightly basis.
Another guy in there, too.
His OBP was right next to Soto and all these. It's like, what are we talking about?
But, like, I think that's part of the issue for a guy like him because he's not from Boston. And you see how quickly this city turned on you in a lot of ways. And I'm not saying everybody, but the casual fan seemingly got very negative on you. That shit that these dudes don't forget. It teaches you about this city, and the right guys use it as motivation. And hey, this is what we got to do to perform. This is what makes this city great. Other guys completely make it a thing where they hate Boston and they never fuck with this place. I don't think Roman will be that guy, but it's clear the receipts are taken, they're going to be noted, and he's here to shove it up your ass.
Coley had touched on it, but he is entering a massively different situation than what he left. They had won 3 out of 11 series when he went on the IL. Now, obviously, he played a role in that. He wasn't really that great. They were in last place in the division. It's so much different now. Now Chad Tracy isn't just like, oh, Chad Sox is a joke. It's like, no, it's the fucking Chad Sox. And
yeah, welcome to the motherfucking Chad Sox.
Yeah, you in a Chad chamber right now.
Here. Come on.
We're 8 days away from the 1-year anniversary of him blowing his oblique out. So he's never even been there for a stretch run like this in September with games on the line. October is a whole nother story. But like, within a week, it's going to be uncharted territory for Roman Anthony in the regular season.
And I do hope, I pray honestly, please be Friday. It would be wonderful if it's Friday. There's a scenario where people are listening and they already know. But yeah, I would love to see him at Yankee Stadium on Friday. If he ever had a big homer in this series, I mean, forget about it. Like, this is also, we've talked so much about the return and him having rehab homers and all that. I'm just thankful it's August 26th and he's knocking on the door. I would have not thought this was even possible, honestly. The longer we talked about it earlier, I'm like, please be like September 20th when he's back. Like, we're basically jumping it by a month. So the fact he's got this lead up to what would be his first postseason is huge.
We're talking about the Miami series.
Yeah. He wanted it to be. He was like, my family was there. I was kind of pissed it wasn't that series. Like, he wanted to come back for that, which is why I do think it'll be in New York. But a couple things here. First and foremost, the perception of Roman Anthony has shifted really without him having to do anything. It has shifted because the team is playing better. Like, think about it this way. When they were ass and there were no updates on his injury and it just kept going and going and going, that's when fans were like, this guy's a drunk. And then,
he's doing heroin, dude.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking drunk piece of shit. And that he just continued to stay out of the picture, not say anything, go down to Florida. The Red Sox kept winning baseball games, and then immediately the perception was like, dude, we need fucking Roman back, dude.
He's
just
cleaned his act up. It's good to see.
Wait till Roman gets back, you fucking pussies out there. You think you're going to fucking beat us once Roman gets back? Fuck you, dude. Like, he did nothing. He did, mainly it was last week, going on a rehab assignment.
Right.
Going on a rehab assignment, hitting a nuke in the first game, and everyone was like, dude, I fucking love Roman. Like, remember him in the World Baseball Classic? This guy's the fucking truth, dude. He's coming back, dude. He's going to lead off for us, and we're a World Series team now because we got Roman coming back. Before that, it was this fucking pervert.
There was one person saying that for sure. Well, it was like he was, like, to T's point, when he was playing at the beginning of the year, they were losing and he wasn't doing well. Then he left, they were still doing poor. So yeah, it did help that the rest, like, if he was coming back right now and they were last, I don't know that know that anyone, like, we would care, but I don't know if it's like, holy fuck, dude, he's back.
The narrative would be very similar to what it was in the beginning. If the Red Sox were still in last place, chugging along with a fourth. They'd be like, it's your fucking fault, dude. You weren't here for us.
You heard Crochet.
If the Red Sox still had like a 430 winning percentage and he was coming back, they'd be like, yeah, too late. Too fucking late, dude. Season's over. Why don't you go back to fucking Florida and go drink some more?
You pervert. Fucking drunk perv.
Yeah.
It is funny how, like, people always want to strengthen their case around here, so just start making other shit up. Like, this guy's a perv and he's high all the time. This guy's on drugs every day.
Yeah, he's fucking fighting his best friend over nothing too, dude.
Yeah. You see that story? No, I believe it. That's true. Like, he would do that.
Dude,
he would do that.
I was there. Shit like that. Yeah, my cousin was there.
Before his first game Friday, he's like, I now have to address these pervert accusations. I don't know where that even came from.
Tio's headline, like, Roman Anthony talks about pervert allegations. I really shouldn't have to, but here's my long answer about this stupid shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The pervert
first game back,
empire.
if he just goes third deck at Yankee Stadium.
Oh,
man,
man, that video,
dude. Thing.
Off Schlitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Just Schlitz all over him.
Because of the doubleheader Saturday, it would make some sense. Like, Friday off, first game Saturday, play Saturday night, or give them all Saturday off, T.
I'd bet it's Friday,
first game,
one
Saturday
of the games.
Sunday.
Yeah, and then he's off the second game, whatever it ends up being.
Right.
Just keep him in prime time. Friday night, Saturday night, Broadway. Roman Anthony's back. Bang.
Bang.
2 homers.
Boom. Touching
Bang,
your sister.
Bang. Well, I'm excited. Can't wait.
Mhm.
A lot riding on this weekend. And
How quick do people turn on him if he takes a week to get going? I give it 5 days.
I don't think the vibes are too good right now. Like the people will turn on Trevor's story because the narrative is Roman can really only help if he's going to DH, whereas we're moving bodies to accommodate you, Trevor Story. So you better come and.
Yeah, I think the only real issue is if you're getting close to the clinch territory and if he's still struggling, they're like, I don't know, like should we even have him in the postseason lineup? So he's going to have some time here, which is the luxury of the fact that we're talking about this late August.
Most smart fans understand that like Mickey Gasper wasn't going to do this forever. Monasterio wasn't going to be on a heater forever. Like Sogi is a very solid baseball player. He's never really been like hot. He's had big moments, obviously, like specifically last weekend against San Francisco, that Saturday
Role
game.
player.
He's a great role player, and honestly would love to have him as the everyday second baseman. I think he's that good. But if Roman comes back and he takes he took a little while to get going when he got called up last year. Like he didn't set the world on fire.
People patience was
rough.
running thin with a lot of people 1 month into this year pretty quickly. And yes, the team sucked and things were bad, but it was a lot of, this was a guy you guys were saying was going to be an MVP candidate. This is the guy you thought was going to get votes.
Wasn't he still red hot under the hood though? Like
yeah, he always is. That's who, like, the dude fucking crushes baseballs. That baseball savant page, there will never be a day where it doesn't look good.
Yeah, Roman's a guy. Give him his time, and I think patience will pay off in that regard. Story remains to be seen. Whoosh! You ever realize how many customers probably slipped through the cracks just because nobody got back to them fast enough? I was trying to get a quote from a company recently, sent them a message, never heard back, and eventually I just went with the first place that actually responded. And that's exactly the problem that Quo is built to solve. Quo is the modern business phone system that helps your team stay connected with customers without all the chaos. Helps your team stay connected with customers without all the chaos. Calls, texts, voicemails, it's all in one place. So your team can see what's going on, respond faster, and make sure that important conversations don't get lost in the shuffle. And with features like shared numbers, call routing, automated responses, and AI-powered call summaries, Quo makes it a whole lot easier to manage customer communication as your business continues to grow. Because when somebody reaches out to your business, they're probably reaching out to somebody else too. Being the company that actually responds can make all the difference. So stop letting missed calls and messages turn into missed opportunities. Go to quo.com/section10 and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/section10. That's 10 for 20% off your first 6 months.
If you've been watching this program for like a decade now, you know me. You know the Mick, the original Mickman. We'll get to that. We'll get. You see, every 15 minutes or so, I'm just constantly popping in a pouch. I don't even think about it. It's just how I operate, how I feel normal. That was, of course, until Ultra came into my life. Ever since we got Ultra, boy, oh boy, do I feel sharper, more focused, more energized. Good grief, it's late. These pouches, first of all, completely nicotine-free and caffeine-free. Even though I just said they leave you energized, you're probably thinking to yourself, how the heck did they do that? If they don't have nicotine or caffeine in them, what is in them? That's a great question, listener. You should be proud of yourself. Ultra partnered with leading neuroscientists to design these pouches. They are clinically proven nootropics and adaptogens. That's right. To deliver immediate focus and smooth energy that lasts 1 to 2 hours. More specifically, they use, Infinity PX. I couldn't believe it that they had Infinity PX in here, which is a cleaner, smoother energy boost than caffeine. They've got L-theanine. That one I know. An amino acid promoting calm energy and attentiveness. Alpha GPC, a nootropic for enhanced mental processing, which I very clearly needed. And vitamin B6 and B12 for balanced energy and mood. These are truly clean, plant-powered pouches designed to sharpen your mind and lift your energy, all without caffeine, nicotine, or that ugly, disgusting crash that comes with both. And if you're fasting or on a diet, Ultra pouches actually help quiet cravings and suppress appetite, keeping you locked in to achieve your goals. Also, I don't know about you guys, I'm seeing these things everywhere. They are, in fact, blowing up. 90% of users saw significant improvements in their overall focus levels, calm, steady, flow state focus, enhanced memory, smooth energy, a mood balance, all with zero nicotine and zero caffeine. What, like, those are all the best part. The double best part, the flavors. They've got 5 insanely good flavors. They've got Cool Mint, which is my favorite because it's crisp and refreshing. They've got Wintergreen, which is icy and fresh. That's how I describe tea as well. Tropical, juicy and vibrant, also how I describe tea. Watermelon, sweet and punchy. Blue Raz, sweet and tot. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can insert code SECTION10, believe it or not, to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com for 15% off with code SECTION10. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please, for the love of God, support our show and tell them that we sent you. Whoosh.
Ketchup Series MVP.
Klark's Ketchup Series MVP is brought to you by Klark's Ketchup. Drizzle that ketchup. I fucking hate losing the last game, man. Pisses me the fuck off. However, we're gonna vote because we got ketchup. And the first vote belongs to Steven Peralt.
Hell yeah, brother. Pack it to 16, my guy, for that grand slam. Pack it to Jemai Webster for that hilarious video he got of Jemai Jones in the dugout reacting to Mickey Gasper hitting another homer. Pack it to Tony Seagulls, obviously, for the massive swing there in game one. But my ketchup is going to the guy that's been on a legendary run. This doesn't happen really ever where you have a dude come up and have a stretch like this. He had a 23-21 OPS in this series with 11 total bases, couple big homers, big double early on in the series. You need these stretches. You need guys to come up and help you out, especially in August. We are in the dog days of summer. You need dudes to come up and help your team get through the grind of 162. My Klark's Ketchup Series MVP, even if that graphic is false, is still Mickey Gasper.
Coley?
So I'm worried, because I don't want to fuck up a unanimous. I really don't want to do that. Gasper was obviously good. I honestly thought we needed a sweep today to make like a clear-cut pick here. You hit a walk-off. It sounded like a walk-off grand slam because everyone there was a Red Sox fan, but like I kind of got to go to my guy 16. Like that's a historic swing in and of itself as well. Like you just don't see extra inning grand slams like that. And the Red Sox have been so dog shit with the bases loaded as of late. Like you really did need to go over the fence there. I mean, today we had multiple opportunities with multiple guys and scoring, not just scoring position, but bases juiced again and didn't come
3 for
through.
27 with runners in scoring position this series.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know based on how that game went that we're talking catch-up now without Duran putting 4 on the board. The bullpen was spent. Chappie wasn't coming in. Like you needed multiple runs there. One wasn't going to do it. So yeah, I'm going 16.
You know, Coley, I don't want you to feel like you ruined unanimous for too long. I thought about it this way. This was my logic, was like, how many opportunities will Mickey Gasper get to actually win the Klark Ketchup Series MVP? So that was something that I weighed heavily. But because it wasn't a sweep, you only won 2 games in the series, and one of them was like the signature moment of the series was the Grand Slam versus, and the Grand Slam drove in 4, the 2 homers drove in 2. So I get it. Like it's a massive packet to Mickey Gasper. It is
huge.
But the game was won by the Grand Slam. The series was won by the Grand Slam. And it allowed Chapman to not have to come into the game as well because it was now not a save situation. My Klark Ketchup Series MVP is Jarren Duran. And it's also like a nod for like, hey, you were one of the worst fucking, if not the worst hitter in baseball, and you've kind of turned it around the last, like, not the last month total, but like this month specifically. And to cap it off with that moment, 16. See?
Yeah, I'll give a packet to 16. You don't get to that moment without Mickey Gasper hitting 2 homers. I also thought his error in game 1 could have been very dangerous, but that's why I'm giving a packet to Erik Miller. 2 big innings in this series in both of the wins. Alec Gamboa for what he did coming in to get those 4 outs, just to keep the game there and to just finish it off as a whole. Beyond that, in terms of packets, Anthony Siegler definitely deserves one for that triple, just fighting, knowing that his roster spot was about to go out the door. But yeah, Mickey Gasper to me is the obvious one. And Mickey Gasper, most valuable player in baseball since he's been called up on August 17th. Highest OPS and FWAR coming into this game, 393. It's unreal what he's been doing. And I love the fact that he's just like a serial killer after the games. Like, most guys are living their dream life this week. This moment right here is the best it's ever going to get. It looks like the same reaction on his face when his parents were showing up and nothing was going right whatsoever. Give me Mickey Gasper, another representation of just what this year has been, and it's cool to see him have his moment.
Goddamn. So we're split. 2 for Gasper, 2 for Duran. To the rest of the panel we go. Chris Cotillo was in my live stream, and like an asshole, spoiled his vote. He's going Mickey Gasper. It's 3 for Gasper, 2 for Duran. Tom Karen. Jarren Duran. It's 3-3. OB. Gasper. Jemai. Gasper. Pellerin. Gasper. Lenny. Gasper. Ketchup crew, Steven?
Gasper.
Gasper. And now the voice submission has both of the Wills and none other than Lou Merlone. Great moment, by the way, with Mason taking ground balls.
That was cool.
With Nick Sogard, Andrew Monasterio, and
Siegler.
And Tony Seagulls, yes.
Haven't had many of these. What the fuck is up, guys? Kind of an anticlimactic catch-up. The Red Sox do come down to Miami to take 2 of 3. This is one of the worst games of the year. There's no way to spin it. 4 errors. The Marlins go wild on the base paths. But again, 2 of 3 from the Fish, and the Red Sox go to New York with major momentum. Right now, as we record this, they're 2 games back, 4 games in 3 days, Will. They did the job here in Miami, as frustrating as tonight was.
Yeah, it was just sloppy defense today, and you said it. You haven't seen this much, and I thought Lou said it best. It's a good feeling to, like, play a clunker like this and know day off tomorrow, and then they're probably going to play a lot better baseball next time we see them on the field. So, ugly one, you know, and you just rinse and repeat.
There's no doubt about it, Lou, and to your point, you flush it. It's all, you move on to New York, biggest series of the year.
Oh, I remember like in May, and I was thinking, man, it'd be nice to lose a ball game and not feel like everything's collapsing, but you were fighting. So right now you're playing good baseball. Still, 8-2 in your last 10. You took the series, so you get ready. And the bullpen needed rest tonight. Even you lost a game, so be it. You got a day off tomorrow and get ready to go.
It's a really good position for Chad Tracy to be in, Will, where he can go to Giovanni Moran and Wyatt Olds because they're trying to save the animals for the series coming up in New York. It didn't go great for Olds especially, but the defense, to your point, didn't do him a lot of favors. But the Red Sox, all they're thinking about right now is trying to run down these Yankees on a big chance this weekend.
Yeah, and look, Olds those 2 nights in a row. Yesterday, obviously, he almost had a save if that ball didn't get past Wong, but he throws a couple nights in a row, throws some pitches. There's probably your move for Whitlock if he's ready to come back. So that's going to be a big move. Obviously, get another leverage arm back in the back end of that pin.
Speaking of big moves, Lou, it'll be the talk of the town. I think Trevor and Roman are both going to be there in New York. Not easy decisions because you got a lot of guys who've helped this team in this stretch. But don't you expect both those guys to be with us in the Bronx?
Yeah, you know what though? Not 100%. Just by the way, the last week is gone. It's like these guys. I think Trevor especially was talking about last Friday. Or being down here in Miami or whatever it may be. So I think you'll see them both. We'll see about that. I don't think it's a lock, but I do think you will. And it'll make it interesting. I think, Story, to me, I know a lot of people shitting all over him, but he's worth a look. He's worth a look. He can go out there if he's healthy. People forget he was hurt the first 2 months playing with that injury. And defensively, he can play well, and he could pop you one. Bottom third of the order, give you a threat like Duran's doing.
I think it's going to be almost unanimous, Ketchup. I mean, you talk about Duran, who got moved down. He hit the big grand slam. Will, you get to go first on Ketchup. What a remarkable ride this has been for the Red Sox, and what a cool story it's been for who I think is going to be the MVP.
Yeah, nothing really for the McMahon here in Game 3. Not much for anybody. I mean, they grounded it out 18 times. It just wasn't a good night. But it's Mickey for me. He was phenomenal. 2 big homers, just kept swinging it. He was on a rampage for 7 games up until tonight.
Yeah, Mickey blows your mind. That's who he is. I mean, the guy's an absolute savage. What did he do? 4 for 4 with double 2 homers and 4 walks in the first 2 games. It's him. I think he's won a couple now, 2 of the last 3.
Yeah, it was Sogi last week.
Yeah.
On fire. I'm giving a big packet to Mason Merloni, who he got out on the field yesterday and Mona said, you know what? You're taking the starting shortstop ground balls right now. How cool was that, Lou? I mean, Will and I talked about it on our broadcast tonight. This staff has created such a family environment. How cool is it to see your kid at 16 years old make a lot of plays on a big league field?
Yeah, it was a really cool moment for me. I think I was more nervous than he was, although he said he was too. But you're right, it does speak of the culture here. The coaching staff even allowing for something that happened, the players to kind of take him in and make him feel as comfortable as possible as a 16-year-old kid could do in playing with those guys. But that was a pretty cool moment. I'm glad we all got to see that.
Biggest series of the year starts Friday in New York. There's no doubt about it. Clark's Ketchup Series MVP is Mickey motherfucking Gasper.
Mickey Gasper. They're Clark's Ketchup Series MVP. Well deserved, well earned. What a story. What a run that he's been on. People listening to this right now might be in their cars waiting for the game to start on Friday or something like that, being like, he's not even on the roster anymore. But for now, today, forever for this series in Miami, Mickey Gasper is your Clark's Ketchup Series MVP.
Yeah, 2-timers club for the season. He joins Cedon, Caleb, Wilson Contreras, Willier Abreu, the rotation, and Jarren Duran as guys who have won multiple catch-ups this season.
When the fuck did he win the lot? He won. He
was unanimous last week.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Homered in 3 straight games.
D-backs, the D-backs series.
Yeah, right before Raffy came back, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. Coley taking a poop.
He was trying to catch something under his desk. I don't know what. Something happened because he made a funny face. But yeah, he might be pooping.
He could be. You never know with that guy.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, T, what is that when Raffy does
know.
that? I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't really
I just
get
fucked
it.
up my contacts. I can't see anything.
There you go. He's on a tear. Dude,
Oh,
we got to
he-
bang.
every
We
day
got to
now.
bang Will.
What?
Coley isn't here.
What?
He said the the nickname that Coley has.
Oh.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Stop and Shop supermarkets have a major announcement. We repeat, don't shop for your groceries anywhere else.
Yeah, Stop and Shop. Yeah, Stop and Shop. And what's great about these tangerines, look how easy they peel. Just like that. And loaded, I mean loaded with nutritional value. Yeah, Stop and Shop.
Double kill.
What's better than having to Stop and Shop, getting it done for all of you?
The Stop and Shop look ahead, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Head on down to Stop and Shop right now. You get 10 cents off your tangerines when you buy at least 5 pounds of tangerines, only at Stop and Shop. It's interesting. Kalshi has the Red Sox first playoff opponent as a market. And wouldn't you believe it, 74% chance that it's the Yankees. I'm shocked that it's not higher. Like, this just feels like destined. 74% feels a little light, no?
It kind of does. And earlier tonight, I think that was at like 66 or something like that, which I'm like, what are we doing here? The Rays are at 32%. It's going to be the Yankees. It's just going to be the Yankees. It's whether it's there or here.
Or here. Are we going over there or are they coming over here?
You guys coming here or should we go there? Or are you coming here?
Come over here.
Going into
you guys
today.
come here. We just went there. We were there last time. You guys come here. Yeah.
Hey, Rita, come over here. He doesn't get that.
No.
You get it, Steve?
I do. Go T.
What's it from?
T had a thing.
Oh, yeah.
What's it from, Steve?
Oh, okay.
Steve, hold on.
The Red Sox. Red Sox are up 5.5 on the third wild card. They're only 6 games back of the division. It's essentially the same distance, and I think going into today it was.
It's Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Old people shows.
No, you come over.
Whoa, wait.
Maria, come over here.
Hey, Bato, why don't you come over here?
Come over here.
Come over here.
Oh, forget you.
Forget you.
Maria, come over here. Maria.
Yeah. Come on.
It's a good one.
Come on. What were you yapping about, T?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Sox are trailing in the division or something.
Shit, I don't know. 74% feels light, but yeah, man, the Sox are playing the Yanks. Not only are they playing each other in the postseason, they're playing each other this weekend in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be out here really doing it. First row in left field. Me, Mikey, Steve, we're gonna be like, we're gonna be getting the videos, and it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
16, you saw.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time, man. There's the Saturday night game. We have no idea who's pitching that game.
Yeah, bullpen game.
Patrick Sandoval versus Cam Schlittler is on ESPN. Yeah, okay, 7:15. Jake Bennett versus Carlos Rodon. That's the first game on Saturday, 105. No one is pitching.
TV, right?
Apple
Yes,
TV, Apple TV,
Okay.
Apple TV, Apple TV, Apple TV, Apple TV. The night game on Saturday is 7:15 on Fox. That'll be between, I don't know, maybe you. Then the finale is 1:35 on Sunday. That is Ranger Suarez versus Will Warren, who sucks. Sucks. What are you glaring at? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make fun of your favorite pitcher?
No. I was reading something.
All right.
I'm not
Patrick
a Will Warren hater, though.
Patrick Sandoval is 1-2 with a 4.54 ERA, a 1.76 WHIP, and a 9.3 strikeouts per nine. The only pitch really working for Sandoval in August is his changeup because he throws it to righties. The 208 average, sinker, slider, four seam all have averages over 400 and slug over 520. That's bad. Lefties have an 1126 OPS and righties have a 770 OPS. Cam Schlittler is 11-6 with a 2.16 ERA and 0.96 WHIP and an 11 strikeouts per nine. He's faced the Red Sox 3 times this year, with each start getting progressively worse. A 72 game score, 61, a 56. So he's kind of due to have one in the 40s. He has a 1.47 ERA over his last 3 starts with 22 strikeouts and 18 innings, whatever. Then you have Jake Bennett. He's 8-6 with a 3.49 ERA, a 1.07 WHIP, 6.9 strikeouts per nine. The good news from his last start is that it was his first game completing 7 innings since July 8th, and he found his changeup again. The first time he has held hitters to an average below 375 in a game in August, and his 46% whiff rate was his highest all season for a game, and the first time in the 40s in August. Carlos Rodon is 4-2 with a 3.15 ERA, a 1.21 WHIP, and a 9.6 strikeouts per nine. Rodon has made 2 starts since returning from the IL, and while he's been solid, the Yankees are limiting him. So he's pitched 4 innings in both starts. 66 pitches in the first one, 76 pitches in the second one, but it's a 2.25 ERA.
Max Fried will be likely pitching during the doubleheader. He's going to throw tomorrow.
He's what?
He's going to throw tomorrow, and as long as he's okay, they expect to start him.
Yeah. Ranger Suarez is 5-3 with a 3.35 ERA, a 1.20 WHIP, and an 8.9 strikeouts per nine. Suarez has been very solid in his last 2 road starts. 10 innings, 10 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 walks, 6 Ks. His last start at New York was in June. 6 1/3, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 0 walks, 6 Ks. Will Warren, 8-6, 4.39 ERA, a 1.42 WHIP, an 8.9 strikeouts per nine. He has a 5.89 ERA and a 6.41 FIP in August, and the Red Sox smoked his ass the one time that they did face him this year. 5 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, a homer, 3 walks. He struck out fucking nobody.
Weather look ahead. Brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
Chew them with your mouth, Steven.
You chew them with your mouth, Jerry. The Red Sox head to the stinky Bronx to take on the Yankees for the last time in the 2026 regular season. And as Jerry mentioned, we will be in the front row in left
That's
field.
what I'm going to be doing when they do the lineups. They're going to be like, now batting, the shortstop, George Lombard Jr., boo. Now
Every time
batting,
they come up. Yeah, just
now
boom.
batting, the catcher, Austin Wells. Boo. Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Oh.
I'd love if the PA guy went, what's his name? Wait, let me see here on my sheet. Wait.
Please hold.
One moment. What? No challenge. Just let me wait.
Simmer down.
Give me some time. Game 1, Friday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, first pitch on Apple TV. Mostly cloudy, 79 degrees, 15% chance of rain, 3-mile-an-hour winds. It has to be within 1. You can't challenge 3. Whatever.
Yeah, there's no rules to be able to challenge. You can challenge anything. Ball can bounce in the dirt. You can challenge it if you want.
You were persistent enough. We'll give it to you.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
Let's see. Friday. Game 1.
There's only one game.
Of the
one
series.
Of the series.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone up. It's 81.
Fuck that.
So.
Wilson.
Hey, but the percentage chance of rain is down to 10%, so that is a beautiful thing. Game 2, Saturday, 1:05 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, mostly sunny, 82 degrees, 1% chance of rain, 3-mile-an-hour winds. It's a hot one on Saturday afternoon. Saturday night is Game 3, 7:15 p.m. Eastern first pitch. Sox on Fox. Mostly sunny, 78 degrees, 2% chance of rain. You still have one left. 5-mile-an-hour winds. He's not using it.
He's not confident.
Game 4, Sunday, 1:35 p.m. Eastern first pitch. Mostly sunny. No. 85 degrees. 22% chance of rain. 7. Did he get it in time? I think he did. This is the most useless challenge of all time. This is like a Wilson challenge when he strikes out. Like, no, I got it. I got this. 84 degrees. Okay, so it's one less than 85 for the finale. Still low chance of rain. It's actually down to 11%, so it's been cut in half on that challenge. So it's going to be a pretty hot one in the stinky Bronx for a very, very, very important 4-game series, which is technically a 3-game series with one added on.
Mm-hmm.
That is your weather look ahead. As always, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears. Chew 'em with your mouth.
Yeah. Prediction time. The McMahon.
Yeah, I got 2 out of 3, and I'm maintaining my split from earlier in the season.
All right.
So 3 out of 4. I think they need to win another one to get the split from earlier in the season.
Okay. Which one is technically the makeup game? The day game or the night game?
105 on Saturday.
Okay.
Whichever one they lose of the 3 or of the weekend will be counted towards this series for me.
Okay. It's a personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Steven?
The Balloons have the best team ERA in the American League this month. They have the most homers in the American League this season, but the Sox only got a split this series to win the season series, which is very important. The Red Sox are 41-14 since that famous June 25th day that we talked so much about when they started that 4-game series against the Yankees. And we said they had to play like 800 ball. Sure. They've been doing it. That's a 118-44 full season record pace. Yankees in that span, 27-26, barely over 500 since June 25th. The Sox could get double Ketchups this weekend. Is that correct? That's correct, right?
Is that correct?
That's a correct, right?
Well,
Because the other one was a 3.
split.
The other one was a wasn't it 3
sure.
series? Yeah. So I think they're 1-1 in the other series.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we could get 2 Ketchups this weekend, which is a beautiful thing. And like I mentioned earlier on the program, I believe I did, if the Yankees lose Thursday, depending on when you're listening to this, you already know the answer to that. But if they lose Thursday and the Sox win 3 out of 4, the Boston Red Sox of Boston, will be in second place.
I don't care about that. Top wild card spot.
In the AL East. Now, the point of me saying second is that it's implied that you're then the top wild card spot.
It sounds better to say number 1.
If that happens, will be number 1 in the wild card standings.
Number one.
So give me the Boston Red Sox of Boston winning 3 out of 4 this weekend in the stinky Bronx.
Yeah. It's a 745 winning percentage since June 25th.
That's good. Good.
Yeah. They're not quite 800 ball, but best team in baseball by a pretty...
Any idiot calling it 800 ball should really just eat shit and die.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. The next best team is the Rays over that span. They're playing 625 ball, so not even fucking close.
Devil magic.
Red Sox playing 745 ball, Rays playing 625 ball, like a bunch of fucking idiots. The Yankees are playing 509 ball. Cool.
Yeah, so if we do end up getting all 4 lefties in this series, which would be the expectation with Brian Bayo following an opener, it would be just the second time since 1994 that the Yankees would have a 4-game series while all opposing 4 starters are lefties. Last time it happened was August 2nd to the 4th in 2019. That was Eddie Rodriguez, Chris Sale, Brian Johnson, and David Price. Going all the way back, we're talking about the Red Sox and these lefties. Well, since Aaron Judge went down, they have not been very good against lefties in general. They're 29th in batting average and on base percentage and 27th in OPS overall.
You doing?
Me?
You hitting something?
I don't think so, am I?
Okay. No, back to it.
But yeah, so it matches up pretty well here. This is a Yankees lineup that has not been the same against lefties without Aaron Judge, and you're going to be throwing a lot of them at them. Bring in Roman Anthony into the mix, who's going to go out there and ball out. And then you have Trevor Story, I would assume comes back in this series, but I think you find a way to take 3 out of 4. I do think these games are going to be extremely tight, and Garrett Whitlock's return probably ends up being the most impactful out of any of them this series.
Okay. By the way, for anyone listening that tracks our series predictions, I went off on a tangent during the predictions and didn't give one on the show. But if you search my Twitter replies, someone pointed out that you went off on a tangent and didn't make a prediction. What's your prediction? And I said Sox 2 out of 3. So that counts.
Yeah.
It was before Friday's win.
Yeah, Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Before the win on Friday. Okay. I think they fucking sweep. I got a Sox sweep. This team doesn't intimidate me. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. You know? We're
That's
the
true.
Sox. Yeah, we're the Sox, dude. Like, did you not just hear those fucking numbers? The Red Sox are playing 745 ball over their last 55 games. The Yankees are playing 509 ball like a bunch of dweebs. They're 1 game over 500. Think about how long ago it feels that they played them at Fenway, like when that series was. Feels like a lifetime ago. Since then, they are 1 game over 500. 1. This team ain't special. Ain't nothing. We're playing 745 ball, T. You get what the fuck that means? You understand?
I do. I respect the Yankees.
We know.
You love the Yankees.
I don't love them, but I do respect them.
You are a fucking Yankee fan.
No.
Oh,
Not in the
yes. Yeah,
I just know how I am, and if I'm talking shit, it's not ending well.
I get it, but we're going to have to console you on Sunday night.
No. I want to take Max Fried to the moon. I want to destroy this man's soul. I want to remind him what Garrett Crochet did to him.
I like Max Fried, but yeah, it's belt to ass time for all of them.
Red Sox hit lefties, baby.
For Cam.
Yeah, he has to go too.
For Carlos.
Bum.
For Max. For Will. It's a belt to ass weekend, T.
As much as I love Ben Rice isn't the same man against lefties. That's just the reality of the situation. That's the man who anchors that lineup right now.
T, say it. It's a belt to ass weekend.
It's a belt to ass weekend.
Yeah, it is.
I'll be suspended for this next pod. How could you?
I'm excited. It's going to be a good one. Some people are saying for all the marbles. Not me. Some people are saying it, though. Steven, I feel like you got a final thought, man.
I do. Just wanted to get some. I did some math, so I want to talk about it. 13-4 series records since June 25th for the Red Sox. 8 sweeps in that span. Imagine 14-4 series record with 9 sweeps. That sounds a lot better, doesn't it?
That sounds good, yeah.
Section10merch.com for the best merch on the planet. Patreon.com/Section10 podcast. For the best bonus content on the planet. It's crazy. You get both of those as bests on the planet if you just search those websites.
My
brand new, over to Jarren.
My mom texted me today, we're the #1 baseball podcast in the world again.
Let's go.
I feel like we always are, but like
we're back.
Yeah. Because it's like baby. The podcast comes out and it's like, #1. And then like we go a few days without, it's like, all right, we've already listened to it. So like you like slide down the ranks and the podcast comes out and he goes, we're #1. Like I just wish we were always #1, but like you got to let other people have a turn.
Yeah, give it to them for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, brand new clean 40 with me and my buddy Mikey. Up, Jared.
I feel like we shouldn't use that as like a tagline, but we could if we wanted to.
We're number one.
Number one baseball podcast in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Back to you.
Okay. Yeah,
Reminds
fun.
Me of no jumper.
What?
It reminds me
Why
of
do
no
you keep
jumper.
interrupting the fucking? It's his final thought.
You interrupted him first.
Were you raising a barn, T?
Oh my god, dude! You have manners.
So
I'm
check
sorry,
out the clean
Steve. Go ahead. Go ahead, Steve.
Fuck my family.
What? I
What's
love
that?
Deborah.
So great clean 40. You can check it out there at patreon.com/section10podcast. Auction for tickets to go to the game with the 10 fellas. We got 3 games left. section10.betterworld.org. Monday, August 31st. That one's coming up soon against the Mariners. Then you got Friday, September 11th. Never forget, against the Royals. And Tuesday, September 24th against the Guardians. And lastly, little Stevie movie reviews. I haven't done a lot of these this year. I saw The End of Oak Street. Really good movie. I enjoyed it. It's an hour and a half, Jerry, which is a beautiful thing. You don't see that enough anymore. The 90-minute movies, I love a to-the-point, get into the plot, get into the conflict. Let me have it. I love when it just dives right into it. It's basically Jurassic Park meets a neighborhood from the early 1980s. Anne Hathaway, Ewan McGregor's in it. You know Ewan McGregor, right? What was his most famous role ever?
Famous role?
You know his famous role?
Who?
His most famous role ever?
Who?
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor was in
Brokeback Mountain Star Wars edition. And
Star
he
Wars.
was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
Yeah, you remember that. And so, yeah, in closing, my Rotten Tomato score for that one, that's a solid 86. I'll do it. Yep.
T? Follow?
Yes, a couple things to hit on here just from today as a whole. Luis Perales, old friend. What happened, Steve?
Good book.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Luis Perales made his MLB debut today. Went an inning and a third, 0 hits, 0 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 30 pitches, 14 strikes, threw 8 fastballs to go along with 10 cutters and 12 splitters. Wait, hold on. This just got updated. Oh, no, this isn't good. Luis Perales gave up a grand slam tonight. So not the day that many people wanted from Luis Perales.
Sounds like he was cooking up until you started talking.
Yeah, no, that was concerning. I had bookmarked it while the podcast had started, and I was like, oh, nothing bad was going to happen. Ended up giving up a grand slam in his second inning of work. But 4 hits, 4 earns, 3 Ks, 3 walks. He's being used out of the bullpen, which is a little bit different for him. They are trying to monitor his innings as much as they can here. But an interesting thing to follow as we talk about Jake Bennett, down the stretch here and what he's going to end up giving the Red Sox. Justin Gonzalez through 5 games now at AA is absolutely tearing the cover off the ball. 350, 435, 750, 1185 OPS. That's good for a 199 WRC plus. Guy has 2 homers. He has a triple to go along with it. 3 walks, 5 Ks. Good to see him go out here and make a bang. And the Red Sox, Owen Hull, who I feel like kind of falls through the cracks when we're talking about guys they picked up this year. Drafted 67th overall by them, had a walk-off double, 137 WRC plus in his first 15 games at High A.
Damn.
You want more of this? We'll be doing Down on the Farm tomorrow, so we'll be yapping about it.
Ooh, okay. Owen, I believe said he would do the podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this offseason we should be ripping some prospect interviews. Type shit. The Mick Man.
My final thought was going to be that we were going to do Down on the Farm tomorrow, but T already said that.
Wow. Okay. That August 31st game, I'm going to have to meet you guys probably at the seats because I have me and Maz are doing baseball hour on location, probably I would assume at Game On. It was at Game On last time. But it's like a Blue Moon event.
On location?
On location, yeah. Okay. So I think I'll finish at 7 and then come in and be like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, just go from on location to what's up, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go on location, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's this upcoming Monday, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Last day of the month.
Wow. August kind of flew, huh?
It did, yeah. I'm jumping the gun a little bit with the hoodies. I'm just ready for hoodies. So we're here. We made it.
T, what was your favorite August memory?
August. Martha's birthday, just being able to spend time with her and celebrate her 30th really is what comes to the top of mind for me. Lover boy.
Yeah. That's nice.
Thank you.
Steve, you have a favorite August memory?
Yeah, celebrating the B-Day with the fam, seeing the Harwich Mariners win the Cape League title, and Raffy's return to Fenway was eventful.
Yeah. Coley, did you have a favorite August memory?
Pretty quiet month for me personally. Probably getting fired.
Yeah. I feel like uprooting your life amidst losing your job is something
tough.
It's a tough one. Yeah, it's a tough one.
I mean,
You
I
plan for
literally
that,
did
Jarren?
do that. Yeah.
We turn it up.
Yeah, I did do that. Turned out great though. You know.
People are saying.
Steve?
No, this was a we're number one. I do see that it looks the same.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the parallels.
Yeah. I looked at myself. I'm like, that we have a thing for that. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do you got, T?
Sorry. Luis Perales hit 105 times in his outing, despite the grand slam.
Cool.
I can't decide whether or not this is the best outing anyone's ever had, or he shit all over himself.
I'm going to blame Mark Zuckerman. Mark Zuckerman, I believe is his name. He's a beat reporter down there. He put out a full tweet with the stat line. Nope, Mark Zuckerman.
Okay.
And that's what I had. And then everyone was like, not so fast, buddy. Connor Norby crushed that fucking ball.
Shout out to Norbinator.
That's what they call him.
What was my final thought? Yeah, just excited for New York. Shout out Nicole. Shout out Pam.
Right.
Shout out John. Shout out Darren. Shout out Ruth. Shout out Allie.
Pam.
PJ.
Nicole.
Shout out Nicole.
Shit, right, Nicole.
Shout out Trixie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just excited for New York, man.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do on the train? It's like 4 hours. What are we gonna do?
I got an AMA on the train, so maybe you make a guest appearance on that.
On the AMA,
I have an AMA.
This is Jerry typing here.
You can ask him a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask me anything, Jerry. Ask me fucking anything.
Yeah, maybe I'll get
on
in
that
there.
train.
Yeah.
Gonna be fun.
That'll be fun. I'm gonna ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
That's the place to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's such a place for questions. Like, you gotta ask them.
Any of them.
Yeah.
Any of them.
Yeah, there's a whole litany of questions that could be asked, and there's one place to do it. It's in an AMA.
Mm-hmm.
Legally has to answer all of them.
Yep.
It's in the rule book. Yep.
Contractually obligated to answer these questions.
As we've seen.
As demonstrated in the past. It's like having a dog. Yeah. All right. Good show. I felt. Strong showing. Yeah. Jose, you have a final thought?
Jared, good luck in New York.
Thank you.
And hopefully, Steve, you don't get punched in the face on a fly ball.
Yeah, that's
we'll
true.
see.
Could be coming. Yeah.
He catches
instead of going for the ball, he just intentionally just bang like right into my dome.
He catches it like well in front of the warning track and then jumps in. He's like, this fucking guy.
No, it's the Manny Ramirez in Baltimore, except it's just a punch instead of a high five. Just coming across.
And then claiming that I interfered with the punch to my face.
Yeah.
Clip would do numbies, though.
Yeah. He's going to make sure that happens in the first inning. Like, get this guy the hell out of here.
Get him up, kick him out, dude.
Routine fly ball. He's just baked under it. Catch. Bang.
He hit me.
See that?
It's like the Jeter catch. Like he just catches it in fair territory, just sprints into the stands and cleats Steve in the face.
I had to do it.
I couldn't stop myself.
You guys saw the play. Clearly, it called for it.
I was running very fast. Couldn't stop.
That's what I do. I run fast. What? Sue me.
72nd percentile sprint speed. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, come on. Unfortunately, his face is ruined. Whatever. This is baseball.
Yeah, not my first rodeo. You know.
Come on. Should probably kick him out while you're at it, but whatever. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. Yeah. So you got a final thought?
I don't think so.
All right.
Luis Perales just gave him another grand slam.
Another one. This guy's getting rocked.
Damn.
No, that's all.
Where are they playing this game? Hawaii? Like, what's going on?
All right. Excited for this weekend. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Let's go Sox. Buenas noches, amigos.